All right, we should be live now. How is everybody doing today? We're gonna wait for some more people to pile in. Holy shit, we got John Wick, Best Boy, Brooklyn, Uwu, Monty, Abigail, Ma. How's everybody doing? I had a choice between two different things tonight, and one of them was saved for tomorrow, which I was gonna read Stones to Abigail live, because I'm a masochist. However, I've been seeing it on my timeline, and I actually fucked up something on here. I'm pretty good. I actually fucked up something on my other account, and I had to reopen things for people, so, I've been thinking about doing a video on this as well, and I was like, you know what? I was bored tonight. I was talking to someone, I was like, I want to do a live stream tonight, and I gave him a choice, and then I ended up, I feel bad for asking him and doing the opposite one. But we're going to do the whole 111 plus page of the Onision abuse timeline. You have not. We just started, I see. Oh, you're just watching the Amber Lynn video. Yeah, that one I put up publicly today, and I was kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, Millie. I'm going to stream earlier tomorrow, though. I'm sorry. Anyways, let me see. Can I hide these though? For the very least, I can't hide those. Yeah, the Amberlyn Reed video took a lot to finish. However, let me make sure everything is okay here. All right. Let me just click one button. Now, this is a Google Doc that I completely forgot to add into the description before we did this. That's great. But there is a big Google Doc that someone, if I can scroll up here, Onion Critic and Life of Onion. There's been a whole bunch of archiving. There's some good shit in this, but yes, this is a timeline to recap and contextualize a lot of the testimonies against Onision and Kai, and this is something that I figured should at least be archived in a video. So I was like, all right, you know, I'll do it. Why not? So I became a working outside for 7 hours. I need company. Oh, hey, you're here with us, Anna. Okay, so there's two videos that were pretty good sources, which I've seen the Comprehensive History one. I've not seen the Monsters in Disguise. So that's a thing. So this is a timeline that goes through, like, you know, dot by dot on exact points that Onision's timeline matches up with. And we're going to go through some of these. So some of them will have, like, dates. Some of them will be just, like, vague year gaps. So as we go through, just remember that in the back of your head. Plano Flare, I'm so glad I was introduced to your channel by Deadwing. In your only streams I watch fully. Deadwing is a good friend of mine. If by the way, if you're not subscribed to him, go subscribe to Deadwing Dork. He's a really good dude. I've known him for years before YouTube, and I thank him so much with a lot of his success of his channel, if I'm being honest. He kickstarted me into wanting to do more because I saw how he went through, and like he pretty much contributed to me, like, getting that kick back in my ass. So if it wasn't for him, I would have been demotivated the entire time. But yes, the claw compels you. Okay, so thank you, John Wick. Thank you. You haven't missed anything, really. Deadwing is really cool. He's a really good dude. So, okay, the first bit in our timeline here, which this is just a timeline on the relationships. From 2003 to 2005, Greg meets Sky in high school. They begin dating. Now, Sky would eventually become his wife. There for the most instrumental video that he's ever made, which was the I'm a Banana video. So, I need to say, Oh boy. Then Alicia, the younger sister of Greg's first wife, Sky, states that when she was 15 and Greg was 18, she had too much to drink at a function. Greg made a move and tried to kiss her. She was horrified and ran back to her friend. Which is incredibly disgusting. Even if you weren't dating her sister, you're trying to fuck a 15-year-old when you're 18, Greg. They knew her little sister since like 12, probably beforehand, because you'd have to think in high school, you know, Greg 18 at the time, he's about to be 18 in 2005. What is the person who made this doc going through? Okay, this is impressive just how much they've went through and put on here. This is a very good timeline, and I love it. But yes, he'd have to have known her for probably a couple of years beforehand too. If he met Sky in high school, he would have had to have met her way before 15, most likely. They watched her. Yeah, no, there'd be a lot more congratulatory things on here. So, in 2005, around January, as he was about to exit high school with a 2.5 GPA, Greg decided to sign up for the United States Air Force. This was originally his plan A before YouTube got on the scene, and we met the Onision we knew today. On May 28th, I'm just saying May 28th because I already said 2005, fuck it. After graduating from boot camp, Greg proposes to Sky, his first wife, so she can accompany him as he's deployed. When he asked her to sign a prenup, he alleges that she cried. When they divorced years later, he uses this incident to assert as proof that she was money hungry. I can understand being frustrated wanting to sign a prenup, and I can also understand wanting to sign a prenup. However, at the age of 18, signing a prenup, that's a little strange. Why, Greg? Oh, we'll get to the discharge stuff soon. On August 5th, 2005, Greg marries Sky, and during the 5-year marriage, he demands that he keeps her hair short. Well, she keeps her hair short, and claims that if she doesn't wear shorts under her skirt, she could get raped. Sky also claims he spent 3 hours masturbating to tentacle rape hentai during most mornings, so he could, quote-unquote, focus for the rest of the day. Now, I can understand, you know, gripping and ripping it early in the morning, but 3 fucking hours, his penis would have to be sore. How can I access the document? I'm gonna post a link soon. Hang on. One second. I'll post a link really quick here. I also should have realized the word gripping and ripping it. Probably not the best. Hang on. I'm looking at like 3 different... Okay, there we go. There is the document. Also, I just pulled up Discord on accident. That's not what I was wanting to do. OBS! Hey! Yes, he likes Loli. He likes his tentacle underage schoolgirls. Because yeah, we've covered this tweet before in a live stream, but yeah, this... You're welcome. Yeah, no, saying someone looks like a whore for wearing skirts and dresses is really fucking douchey. And then complaining that someone has long hair, that's... Yeah. Greg's kind of a douchebag. Kind of a fucking douchebag. And then we have the Faithful Day, the... pin docs we can all access. I don't think I can pin it on YouTube. I can pin it in the Discord. I don't know if Andy's here. I'd tell him to Discord link up. So in 2006, we get on January 29th, one day before my goddamn birthday. God damn it. Greg and Sky create the Onision YouTube channel. Sky was the primary breadwinner, with Greg's military career supplementing income until Greg worked to gain a discharge under honorable conditions in 2008. Refusing to shoot a rabbit, claiming conscientious objector status. I'm gonna take a drink. But Greg forbade her to get any job outside of YouTube. She was one who often wrote the jokes for the sketches that gradually gained popularity through music videos and comedy skits. Now, I have not seen too much of the early era of his channel. Happy early birthday. Thank you. He seems like the type of guy that would blame a girl for rape. Yeah, he's a fucking douchebag. No, but he's a feminist white knight. Um, I haven't seen too much of the early days of the channel, so I can't really, talk about too much, but God, the later skits were so bad. I can only imagine they were bad then. Ian Brady and Mira Henley. That name rings such a bell, and I don't know why. Then we have 2007. There wasn't too much in 2006, but 2007, January 24th, 2007, Greg writes a blog post explaining why he has isolated Sky from friends and they both only hang out with their families and each other. And then the post is, sighs. Oh, you. Alright, so it has been a few days since Sky and I hung out with another couple. Judging from the fact that these people were the only ones we knew that had a lifestyle that wasn't drugged out, beard out, also known as drugged out, smoked out, ethically lacking, rude, etc., and we can't even enjoy ourselves around them as much as we do each other, I really don't see myself and Sky spending time with anyone in the future other than family. It seems that anyone who isn't blood related has something extremely wrong with them. It may not be apparent at first like a used car. When you get them on the road with them and get to know them, the clanks and pings begin to show. Oh, they abused. Oh shit. How he's not banning it from YouTube? I don't know. Watching another Onion video when I got this notification. This is like Surviving R. Kelly on Netflix. Yes, but unlike... this is going to be bad to say. Yes, but unlike R. Kelly, Onision didn't have a decent song before. Sorry if this is annoying, but we're going through the Onision abuse timeline, which charts all of his abuse from the past. I'll say this: I Believe I Can Fly, but I fucking hate R. Kelly. All right, I'm just gonna say that. Hands are up. Okay, so on the 27th of January 2007, Sky's close friends try to intervene. Greg asserts they're the abusive ones for not respecting Sky's love for him. What have you missed? You haven't missed too much. We're going through the Onision abuse timeline, and we're in the very early days of this. Where can I find this Google Doc? I can post it. There we go. I need to set up keybinds for that. So then we get into the downfall of everything here. So 2008. Imagine someone knowing this much personal information. How you accept Onision loves it. Well, it's because okay. In my opinion, right? Onision has put so much of his life public. It's all over the place, and it's hard not to just look at it and laugh. Oh, you're fine, crying cloudy child. Yes, the Onision channel begins to pick up. As the channel gains popularity, Greg actively prevents Sky from getting a full-time job so she can stay at home and work full-time on their YouTube channel all day. Now, if it was give and take, if you're in a relationship and this is working, and you're actually doing it as a partnership, that's fine. But you shouldn't just, rip them away from getting a real job, because at that time, getting YouTube monetization was incredibly hard in 2008. I think it existed, but it was only for the top, 20,000 channels. Which at that time wasn't as hard as it is now. I mean, hell, back then, 100,000 was what 1 million is now, essentially. So, in that time, it was hard to get that. However, Greg was really trying. And yes, around this time, he was pulling a series of stunts so he can receive a discharge under honorable conditions, which is different from an honorable discharge or a dishonorable discharge. It's essentially, from what I know, neutral ground. It's like, they're discharged. So, and then we see here, this is why this is so zoomed in, just so I can read this. He's too self-righteous to do it, I believe. I feel bad for Kai, but at the same time, fuck him, Yeah, there's aspects you can feel bad of with Kai, but then there's also all the shit that Kai has done so far. And at that point, you can't really respect anything. So we have, you can see Greg's first name there. Obviously, his middle name and his last name are censored. His social security, obviously. Yeah, as you can see there, if we, where's it at? You're kidding me? Where's that? Okay, so yes, the character of service is under honorable conditions and general. I felt bad for Kai in the past, but yeah, obviously now I... There was a couple who took advantage of a wife's younger son. I don't know on that one. Wasn't it the Canadian ones? Homolka? Homolka? Someone brought it up in like the last stream or stream before. Yes, and then in 2012, Onision tweeted at Ragnarok0100, I was honorably discharged for applying for conscientious objector status. Please be honest in the future. We're going through the Onision abuse timeline. Whoa. Trans person reacting to guy. We'll probably do it near the end of the video for that one. That's interesting, though. I don't know if anything will happen to Greg, but something should definitely happen to Kai for sending nudes to underage girls with actual proof. I agree, and I do feel, because Sarah said she came out to the police about that, so... I think it's a reason why Kai is suddenly and suspiciously off social media. Huh, I wonder. Now we get into the nightmare. We get into the nightmare. This is where it all spiraled down thanks to goddamn Daniel Tosh. I like Daniel Tosh, but also he essentially he set us up for goddamn failure. So in February 2010, the Onision music video "I'm a Banana" is submitted to Tosh.0. Now, mind you, this article here doesn't also include the fact that this is on WebSoup. This was on a whole bunch of fucking shows and everywhere. Everywhere you could see Onision on television, he was there. I say WebSoup because that's the one I watch the most. I watch Tosh.0, but... So yes, this results in a massive surge of traffic, and Onision becomes incredibly popular for the time. He had almost 1 million subscribers at that time. I think, like 400, 500,000. It was a big video for him. And it still is his biggest video. Now, why does this remind me of some Chris Chan shit? Because Chris Chan goes nuts. Chris Chan has a saga the likes of which we would be here for 10 hours if I tried to describe everything about it. Everything. Yeah, then we enter Patient Zero. Now, Patient Zero is obviously Shiloh, but we're going to refer to her as Patient Zero as much as I can. As much as I remember, because I'm kind of dumb sometimes. Greg begins talking to Patient Zero over Skype, and she was an underage fan of Onision who turned 17 at the time. This was pretty much under Sky's nose, and Sky pretty much saw the writing on the walls of the relationship. Okay, let's scroll down. So yes, at the time, in 2010, Onision was 27. He also doing a streamer video on Christian. Oh, that's the plan. Don't call anyone as you makes a GameStop employee. That's a plan, believe me. Okay. So, from Onision's hater FAQ at the time, which his hater community, quote-unquote, which is pretty much anybody who criticizes him or doesn't think his videos are that good. By the way, can we just talk about how much of an asshole he comes off as he writes his frequently asked questions? I am a comedian, writer, and director who can be seen on Comedy Central, MTV, ABC, and all over the web. Onision is best known for Banana Song. I'm sorry, I hate that shit. Did you address his new disturbing tweets? I have not, but I'm saving that for near the end there. Hey Zen, glad you made it. We're saving the new tweets for later. But yes, so she is collecting alimony for a sum of $90,000. She claimed that she was 50% of the reason the channel Onision existed and worked full-time on it, and was going to pursue his profits. God, even back then he still did the third-party shit. Oh my, like, third-person shit. His bio is a trophy case. and was going to pursue his profits in court, so Onision settled out of court. She demanded $150,000 from him originally, but he offered what he could afford paying over a period of 6 years, which was the $90K. Hey, big titty golf girl. Charles Manson's his idol. Even Charles Manson would think, like, God, this is crazy. Shortly after she started her own channel and gave up on it after a few months, Onision divorced his ex-wife. Oh god. Because he said she always just sat around and browsed the web, but she repeatedly gave up in the middle of videos and refused to record further because of the problem she had for years with her motivation. She had one of these episodes in front of Onision's mom, and it made no sense to any of them. Because everyone just wanted to make a fun video, and she was having a meltdown for reasons no one could figure out. She did finish the video, and he uses like a parentheses thing here. Okay, I don't know what fuck GCOC is. And it did well. The first time Onision threatened divorce was occurred around June of 2010. He did this because she had stated half of Onision's things were hers, and he was upset over this because he had tried to get her to sign a prenup before they got married, and she cried. It wasn't that he didn't have the understanding that marriage was an asset split in the eyes of the law. It was that they had an agreement that everything she acquired in her life was hers and he in his, which is why he moved forward with the marriage, because he trusted her not to be greedy. When she was showing greed, he wanted out, and 6 months later they signed divorce papers they had prepared. His ex-wife also signed a contract, which she later completely ignored, as if she never agreed to the terms listed. Onision offered to give her $12,000 over a period of a year to cover all her living expenses for 2 years so she could find a job, and she refused to find employment for a long time, despite Onision repeatedly asking her during the marriage. Oh, Greg. No. Boy. Okay, so let's go through the rest of this here. May 1st, 2010, Greg makes a video over the quote-unquote lovers pact he made Sky agree to, claiming it was mutual. One is to never keep secrets from the other, while the other requests both partners be healthy, claiming it's selfish for one of them to gain weight, not taking into consideration the other person's sexual needs. This is incredibly disgusting. If someone ever hands you a lover's pact, run the fuck away. Get the fuck out of that city, out of that goddamn state, maybe even out of that fucking country too. Not considerate of the other person's sexual needs. Then in June, Greg threatens to divorce Sky, and then at the end of the year, in December, Greg shows patient zero his divorce papers over Skype. Now, divorce papers, or should be quote unquote here. Oh, Adolf keeps stalling over. Why did that get me? Okay. Yeah, don't threaten anyone with divorce. If you're gonna divorce, talk it out with your partner. Hash it out. Does the children require sacrifices today? Thankfully, not today, Ichi. By the way, I thank you for updating. Because okay, really quick. This is some behind the scenes on the video. Ichi's a patron, and I messaged Ichi because Ichi had a different name on there, and I was going to go say it, and I looked. I'm like, oh wait, it's changed. Fuck. How old was Greg's little sister when Greg tried to move up on her when he was married? I think around 17, probably 18 or 19, I think. Are you talking about the first time? If we're talking about the first time, one that's listed here, it was around 2005 when Alicia was 15. Okay, so, let me scroll back. Okay. So, this is the most embarrassing thing ever. Sebastian said that needs her to peg him with a massive strap on. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so Greg drafts up a divorce contract. Yeah, 15. We're looking at a timeline of all of the abusive things that Onision has done to other individuals. So we're gonna go through this here. Okay. So Greg drafts up a divorce contract stating he'll allow Sky to live rent-free in his apartment for a year. It is later thrown out in court since it was signed under duress and not notarized. So, here's the thing, right? When you sign a contract, you are to sign it of your own free will, not of pressure, not of anything, and it is to be taken to someone who can notarize documents. Legally, if you've signed a document before, someone has taken it to a notarizer. If you sign an AdSense contract, if you sign a contract with a manager, anything, you get this. It feels horrible for his kids. I know everyone says it, but like I do feel really bad. Worst way possible. It's fine, Ichi. This will be a very long stream. It'll probably be until about the time I usually go to bed. So I feel like things are finally starting to get done about Onion. I know. I think YouTube stepped in with the iNabber stuff. iNabber had a copyright claim from Onision. He disputed it. Onision tried to strike him back. And then just today, it was dropped, and nobody knows if it was Onision dropping it because of pressure, because iNabber's way bigger than him, gets more views than him, probably a few creepy NDA. So we'll read the separation-agreement.txt. I, Gregory, and this would be Avro at the time, promise I will take care of Sky Avero's housing, food, water, electricity, so long as no significant abuse of these resources occurs, and Sky Avero does not in any legal way violate anyone else in the household, from December 22nd, 2010 to December 22nd, 2011. If Sky Avero chooses not to live in the same house as Gregory Avero, he will provide a $1,000 allotment unless this allotment exceeds 30% of his income, which in case will only provide 30%. This will also expire December 22nd, 2011, regardless of when living quarters change occurred. There's a guy who had to deal, someone who deals with a guy like Onision for 6 years. He's definitely a groomer. His manipulative behavior gives me chills. It's so similar. It's fucking disgusting. Like if a girl's 17, a guy's 19, that'd be bad. There is Romeo and Juliet laws, but if a guy, is purposely joining, Molly Main's Food Theory. Hey, I just joined. Where's the Google Doc from? It's from some creators who've been posting on Twitter, but there's a link to it if you'd like it. And then yes, C to be clear, allotment will never exceed 30% of Gregory Avero's income. Line D, if after December 22nd, 2011, Sky Avero is not ready to move out, Gregory Avero will offer another 12 months free housing, food, water, and electricity, as long as no abuse of resources occurs, and Sky Avero does not in any legal way violate anyone else in the household. However, line B will no longer be an available option to her. So, have you heard of recent Madame drama? I haven't heard too much about it, personally. Oh, it wasn't Avero at the time? I recently saw him recently. Met him when I was 12 and he was 23. I'm 24 now. He's finally in my life. Holy shit, EG. That's fucking dark. I'm sorry you had to deal with that kind of shit. What have you missed, Cruz? So far, we've been going through the Onision Timeline. Right now, we are on December 22nd, 2010. There wasn't too much before this. As you can see, we're at page 6 of 112. They added another goddamn page. They added another goddamn page. Okay. This should not be this long. It sadly it is. So Christmas Eve 2010. We got Greg publicly announces that he and Sky have been separated for a week. And then on Christmas Day, Sky makes her last known appearance on the Onision channel. If there were 10 pages, I'd be shocked about 112. There's a lot. Also, hey, thanks, Makilia? I'm gonna say Makilia. Alright, so, page 7. This is gonna hurt me. I'm gonna take a drink. So, 2 days after Christmas on 2010, Greg hits a deer with the car he and Sky share on his way to Pennsylvania. Or PA, Canada, my bad. He buys a plane ticket instead. PA, Canada. I thought it was just Pennsylvania. I'm so confused. I never said I wasn't a moron. Okay, there might be a PA, Canada. I think it's just probably Pennsylvania. It's just a typo. Does anyone else remember when Onion tried to go to Judge Judy over something with Patient Zero? I don't remember that. It was 2010. I was 16, you're still married to this guy. I remember a divorce video you made. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, hey, you're welcome. Hey, Bree. Okay, so we're just gonna say Pennsylvania until I get a correction really quick. So, Sean was way to Pennsylvania. He buys a plane ticket instead and meets patient zero for the first time in a hotel room near a Sandman Hotel. And forgives you. Well, I don't know too much about the Land of a Leaf. I make a couple jokes about the plastic money, but I mean, hey. The first words she hears in person are, "I can't wait to get you pregnant." Which I'm sorry. Here's my opinion on that. Oh, really quick. Cruz, do you think he's liking the drama? I don't think so. I think he's desperately trying to ignore it. He's really, really trying to ignore it. It smells like maple syrup. I've heard people say that. I've not got to mess around with the plastic cash. But no, I genuinely don't think he's liking it. I think he's just desperately trying to hide it. The heck did you just pop on the Onision abuse timeline? Well, I joke about clearly superior plastic money. I mean, it melts in the sun. Okay. So, yes, here's something incredibly awkward. I'm telling the 16-year-old girl that you've a little bit of fuck. The first thing you say to her the moment you see her is, "I can't wait to get you pregnant." That's a little prisoners are not kind of kitty diddlers. I will share a personal anecdote. My uncle, before he passed away, and he keep the stream up after it ends? Yes, I always keep my streams up. My uncle, before he passed away, and earlier on in my life, but he said something to my mom, and my mom relayed the story to me, because she agrees with it. Whenever they would throw a pedophile into Gen Pop, they lasted roughly about 4 hours before either getting stabbed or getting killed. So, if you're a pedophile, you really do not want to end up in general population, is all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say around this, so... Yeah, if they're thrown in a gym pop, they go fast. They go fast. So back home in Canada, patient zero's mother has alerted the authorities that her daughter may be in danger. They search the hotel room on suspicion of filming child porn because Greg brought camera equipment, and then they leave. So we have some opportunity. Is there where you can watch? The fight, like the thing there, yeah. And being taken care of prison. I don't know, but I mean, so here's a scenario that I assume happened, right? Because Greg's the kind of guy that would do this. He probably did take photos or video, but he probably took the SD card. I'll read that in a second. He probably took the SD card and hid it somewhere. If you're getting searched for child porn, it's not worth it. I agree. I don't think fucking a 16-year-old is worth it personally, but Greg's a big fan. $2 from Pin Plays, circumcise me, daddy foos. Do I have the link? Hang on. I actually have some merch out now, which, hang on. Actually, that'd probably be better to do like this, and then... Okay, sorry, I'm trying to get everything correct on here. How late are you? Currently, you're only slightly late. We've been talking about the Onision abuse timeline. We're currently in 2010. By the way, really quick, we're at page 7 of 112. You're not too far in yet. But yes, if you want to take a look at the merch, there it is. I haven't done too much with it, and all of the art isn't fully there yet. But there's some things there, just if you want to see it. It's a very nice plug. Circumcision. There's a circumcision, but before I get into this, there's a circumcision Supreme parody shirt. It's only in America right now because Teespring's weird. But anyways, so yes, they search the entire Ichi circumcise me, daddy, fuzzy. Ooh. Oh boy. Thank you for that, Ichi. Okay, so yes, on a few days after Christmas, he flies to fuck a 16-year-old. Do you see his Patreon video about Billy? I haven't. I was going to download it for this stream, right? I was going to actually watch it at the end of the stream. However, the Google Doc, or not the Google Doc, the Google Drive, blame Pin. He's the one who started the circumcision jokes, okay? Are you Jewish? I'm not, but I could easily convert to Judaism is all I'm going to say. I could easily convert to Judaism. But no, that's a little joke that's kind of running on the live streams. You're fine, Ichi. I'll whatever I get. Okay. So yeah, imagine being a grown man and flying to sleep with a 16-year-old. I can't imagine how pathetic you have to be. Oh, it's fine. You don't have, like I said, you guys don't have to donate unless you want to. Don't ever consider it like a big part of the streams. It's for fun. If you want to do it, it's fun. If you don't have the money, it's fine. But yeah, I'm trying to understand what grown man would want to do that, but okay. So now we get into 2011. Only OG Fuzz viewers know he's circumcised. Nisian sits and shared naked so much his chair has brown streaks. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what's the problem with the PC, Ichi? I need to eventually, if you donate, only save over circumcision, keep my child alive. I need to eventually upgrade the graphics card of my computer because it's starting to fall apart, but that's gonna wait. One who never matured and only 16-year-olds got him. He probably thinks like, you know what he probably thinks he's like? He probably thinks he's like, what's his name's character? Matthew McConaughey's character from Dazed and Confused. Except that character was supposed to be a prick. Greg does probably thinks he's a hero. Okay, so, alright. Such a boomer, I don't know how this donate thing works. Well, there are two ways to donate. There's the super chats down below, and then because Ichi actually mentioned it to me, it's down below in the description. Like the first link is a Streamlabs link. Stream SSD is crapping itself and you replace it. I get that. Okay, so in 2011, on April 12th, 2011, Greg publicly announces that he and Patient Zero are dating. Now, by this point, they've moved in together, and a week later, Greg begins locking her out of the editing bay so he can masturbate to anime porn in which underage girls are raped. That's... imagine a grown man, is all I'm gonna say. Just imagine a grown man. Also, hey, Two-Face. It's been revealed he regularly watches jailbait hint. Yeah. You know, I don't judge what most people look at, but I'm sorry. Rape porn? Yes. Yeah, you dropped in probably the best time. Now, this face is a face only a mother... jailbait means either underage or very close to it, Hannah. Jailbait. Hentai. Ooh. It got so bad I had to stop reading the timeline. I'm gonna see how many pages I can knock out by the end of the night. We're currently at 8 of 112. Oh boy. You know what freaks me out? This guy's 34 and his Snapchat looks like a 15-year-old. That's because he's desperate. His jaw structure looks like he's been beaten with a fucking crowbar. Jesus. Of course, by the way, I decided to make this the background and thumbnail. Hey, Kari. It's disturbing there's 112 pages of this. I genuinely respect the person who made this timeline. You have way more free time than I do, and you're also a goddamn hero. Thank you for creating this timeline. How's he not been arrested? He lives in, like, Washington State. You should try watching one of his music videos. Oh. I might one day. Let's watch hentai together. Daddy. Ooh. Thank you each for $2. I don't know how to respond to that. He looks like a mixture of Heath Ledger and Vampire Dates. Jesus Christ. So yeah, a tweet from Patient Zero here. Was it 1 week or 2 weeks after I moved in that you started locking me out of the editing room to masturbate to porn while I cried and begged you not to? The pain in that was real. The pain in that was real. And then in April 23rd, 2011, Greg uploads a video revealing the tattoos he and Patient Zero received. Behind the scenes, Greg convinced her to get his name tattooed on the back of her neck. He acts surprised on camera and said, "You spell my name wrong," and reveals that he had "Remember to Love" tattooed on his wrist. Patient Zero is still 17. In later years, he tells his targets that Patient Zero got the tattoo on an impulse without his knowledge. $2 won't kill me. Should I? Oh, I don't know. Thank you, Meow. Thank you for $2 and hit that ooh. Just do it. Heath Ledger was hot and brilliant actor. I agree, he was an amazing actor. So yeah. Onision basically tells a 17-year-old, "Hey, get a tattoo," and then fucks with her the entire time. Why? If that a woo. Thank you, Ichi. Okay, so on April 25th, 2011, Patient Zero turns 18. She spends the day at the airport as Greg was flying her out the next morning without needing her mother's consent. He almost ruined Death Note. I agree. That OO or uwu should be a shirt. I never said I wasn't a boomer. I'm a 23-year-old boomer. So yeah, that's incredibly creepy. I think, like, desperately waiting until someone turns 18 so you can fly them out. Nobody can ruin Death Note except Netflix. Okay, I haven't seen Death Note personally, except for that film. And I'll say this: there's only one good part of that film, and that's Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe is great in that movie. The rest of that movie, it's trash, and I'm making a sequel. Definition of boomer: somebody who fucks up technology, is really awkward with technology. I've been meaning to watch the anime, but how long have you been streaming? I've been streaming for about 43 minutes, and we're still only on the 9th page out of 112. I have connections to a printing company and get that. You should sell that. That would make you money, Ichi. The fucking okay. The only anime I've watched in its entirety, and by entirety I mean I'm at about 800 episodes, and I catch up with it each time the subbed one comes out. Detective Conan. I really like Cowboy Bebop and Big O, so that's my weeb stuff. Okay, that's my weeb anime stuff. Fuck, I need to bully foos. Oh, so now we get into some weird shit here. So buckle up, and you're gonna hear me say things I never wanted to say. From April to June 2011, Patient Zero's abusive relationship escalates. You gotta watch some of the comedies? I plan on it. So long, Space Cowboy. First, you can make a Fuzu body pillow. I can try. Okay, so Greg demands of Patient Zero wear no feminine clothing, no makeup outside filmed videos, no padded bras. She's given graphic t-shirts, baggy hoodies, and boys' pants from Target. Big O's one of those ones I wish got more love. She is prevented from taking intoxicating substances of any kind and general contact with her friends and family. I dread the day when you gain 50,000 subs and there will be too many people in the chat for you to see my messages anymore. I'm still gonna try, okay? I'm still gonna try. I'm gonna try to see everybody's that I can. Fuzzy body pillow is my fetish. Oh no. She cannot eat me or have any online accounts without giving him the password. That is, like, That's really the big thing for me. Like, all of these are bad, but that's the one where it's like, I don't know. My girlfriend can have her own thing. I have my own thing. It's called trust, Greg. You weird fucker. It's called trust. And then she shaves her head, well, half her head to give herself a punk look, which she said on Twitter, I remember this, to look like, is it Skrillex? Skrillex! Well, no, I'm just saying, in a relationship, Hannah, that's what I'm saying. Just like, If someone give me a reference, I'll make a Takimura. Oh, no. Shaves half her head to get a Skrillex look, because Skrillex was popular in 2011. And then Onision, during sex, shaves all of it off to degrade her, and so she can be his... I'm really gonna say this out loud. His good little whore. I said it out loud. Taking a drink. Hang on. Alright. Need a shot... I need a shot of vodka, but I don't have any on hand. Put that on a shirt, please. Oh no. Teespring will probably ban me. I would ban myself from Teespring, okay? I really would. Can't believe I used to watch this dude when I was 12. Well, okay, to be fair, when you were 12, the times change, you know? I have to go into the other room to get the mouthwash. I don't have... I've got, like, paper towel I could jam in my mouth just to rub it out. If I weren't broke, I said you bruise whatever. Oh, you don't have to. Okay, so... So here is the post. I'm assuming this is a Tumblr post, because I did have an ex who made me wear certain clothes. Was the last day. Oh. Maybe this is why I'm in a woo. Why did you say that? Why did you say the last... Oh boy. Oh. I read that. I read the words a woo whore. Okay. So, I'm gonna... yeah. This wouldn't be a stream of mine if I didn't have a fuck up somewhere. Hang on. Here we go. That's a bit more even. Okay. Enough alcohol or mouthwash could get that shit out of your mouth. Ugh. I think razor blades to my tongue would probably get it out. Okay, so here's a post Shiloh did on what I assume is Tumblr. I'm gonna say this: I never used Tumblr when it was big because Tumblr not my scene. If I'm being honest, I'd rather get bukkake from a group of serial killers than be in the same vicinity as Greg. There you go. Okay. Late to a stream because I was catching up on my Amberlynn Reed video I missed earlier today. Hey, don't worry, you're currently... We are at page 10 of the Onision abuse timeline. Do these files not be Adrienne saga? We're getting there. We are getting there. Circumcise your tongue. No. Okay. Many don't know. I don't tell people how terrified I realized I was when I was with my ex. He is capable... The things he's capable of truly put a shiver down my spine. I've only been that scared of someone once before him, and that was a man who kidnapped me when I was young. That just took a dark turn. You think being in a bad relationship just means you have problems, but it was so much more than that. I was alienated away from my family. Example, he got mad when I talked to my mom on the phone for too long, called me weird for having such a close relationship with her. He made me stop talking to my father completely because my father threatened to kill him if he didn't get out of my life. My father obviously knew what kind of man my ex was. He didn't like when I talked to my friends back in Canada because many of them smoked weed or drank alcohol. He didn't want me to do music anymore because he wanted me to be home all the time to, quote-unquote, spend time with them. I realized only when the relationship was well over that I had moved on, but he had some kind of resent or hate towards women. The reason I say this is because it was unnatural, sexual, aggressive nature, and how he'd like to degrade me by calling me bitch, slut, whore, good girl, his property. He would want me to say things like, I'm your slut, or I'll do whatever you want me to. I have no problem with aggression, but he went too far. He used to choke me until I couldn't breathe or make a noise. I'd usually pass out from lack of oxygen. This is about to get... Yeah, it's about to get a little worse. This is Shiloh, or Patient Zero. Okay. Now this is where it's going to get really gross, and I'm going to warn you, viewer discretion is advised. I have no problem with aggression, but it went too far. He used to choke me until I couldn't breathe or make a noise. I'd usually pass out from lack of oxygen. He used to say we were just into each other, but I'd get frequent UTI infections because he would be intimate with me sometimes as much as 8 times a day. Not only that, but he would hurt me. I would feel raw and bruised from going too much and too hard. Why don't you offer for circumcision shirt in white? I can make that a separate SKU. I don't blame you, Two-Faced. Like I said before, viewer discretion is advised. Okay. So I shaved half my head because I wanted to have a hairstyle. The reason my head got fully shaved is because during intercourse he said, "I want you to shave your head because you're a good bitch." That's so awkward. He then took me to a bathroom and shaved my head. I felt ugly and defeminized. Defeminized. Okay. I have so much more I could say, but I'd rather not relive it all. I just hope this little girl gets out as fast as possible. It takes a village to raise a child. I was 17 when he came on to me. She is also 17. Please, if someone could just keep an eye on this girl, I don't know what I'd do if something happened to her. Now, from what I can guesstimate from a time frame, this would be probably pretty much Kai, is what she's referencing. I'm sorry. Okay, we're done. Okay. So that part's over. Greg, okay. There are some people who are into the rough play of sex, you know, and what I'll say is, if you're into that, that's good. If you're in a healthy way, none of that shit was fucking healthy. None of that fucking shit that Greg just did was healthy at all. And I don't understand doing that shit and not wanting to. He was in the military, so see, some people are into being choked until they pass out, stuff like that. But obviously, you want someone who that are into that. They're into that kind of idea. You don't just do it to somebody you took in at 17. What the fuck, Greg? What the fuck? I'm laughing because it's the only thing, honestly, I could think about doing, because it's fucking disgusting. And if aliens discover our internet, the Earth's getting nuked. Okay, I'm gonna shill a friend here because he helped me grow, so I'm gonna shill him. If you want to see some stuff that will disturb aliens from ever touching our goddamn ground, go take a look at Deadwing Dork's channel and watch his Smurf streams. This was bad. The Smurf streams are just as disgusting. We need a safe word for the chat. Circumcision? But yeah, but Sad Potato just said you have to talk about it, beforehand. Okay, I'm sorry. The Smurf stream was a nightmare, and that I've seen one guy, one jar. I've seen things that are disturbing. The Smurf thing? All I gotta say, okay. We're gonna continue from Smurfs. So, sometime around June, at least that's when this time frame. No, the safe word can never be Smurf. I'm there for both streams. I can't see those. Someone cut that. Yeah. One guy, one key. Oh no, Violet, no. Okay, so June 2011, Greg makes patient Zero sleep in a chair next to his editing bay so she can sexually service him whenever she woke up, often up to 8 times a day. This level of sexual activity left her scarred because it was the first sexual relationship she ever had as a newly legal teenager. She begins to unknowingly have seizures in her sleep because of the stress. So yes. When you weren't on top of me, and 8 times a day at most days, you were masturbating in jailbait hentai. When you weren't doing that, you were editing/recording videos. You had me sleeping next to your chair in the office so I could wake up and service you if you needed it. The reason this is more disturbing than Smurf streams because actually have no real living people. Each of $2 BV uwu to my owo. That is the kind of cheering we needed for what's about to come next. Like I said, this is gonna get a little dark. Again, viewer discretion is advised. I read this on Tumblr as this came out, but Jesus, it's still terrible reading, like the 5th time reading over it. So now we get to, weirdly, this does tie into my first video that I made on Onision, that everything ties back to that video in a weird way. So on June 22nd, 2016, Patient Zero suffers a grand mal seizure alone in a shower after Greg tells her that she is morbidly obese and must lose weight for him. Should we get barf bags? If you're sensitive to this kind of stuff, I'd probably recommend a little dark is... like I said, the Shiloh stuff really is depressing. It really is. It depresses the shit out of me. But my reflex for this stuff is trying to laugh and trying to get it out of my system, because that's how I deal with like fucked up shit, is trying to like chuckle and get it out of my body to get the awkwardness out. That's why sometimes you'll hear me laugh and I try to make jokes after, because it's a coping mechanism. I'm not even gonna lie about it. So this leaves her in an infantile state where she believes she is 4 years old. Greg grabs the camera and filmed this. So yes, this is the first part of the video I reacted to, where I essentially said to Greg, when I was reacting to it, that you should have taken Shiloh to the hospital. Genuinely. A grand mal seizure is nothing to mess with. I have a friend, he's a moderator in the Discord, Epileptic, or Andy, and he has seizures. I've never seen him have a seizure, but that's still like a big thing. I would take him to the hospital immediately if it happened on a road trip. I'm mainly cringing. I'm calling my own abusive past. Shit. But yeah, it's something that genuinely is terrifying if you watch footage of a seizure. It's fucking horrifying. And a grand mal seizure can do damage. It can do bad fucking damage to a person. Has Greg tried to contact me yet? Scroll through, watch people die before shut down. This shit disturbs me more. I have not been contacted by Onision, I can say that. I've even sent a message to a sock puppet. So yeah. He's claimed a lot of my videos, and I haven't fought them because he hasn't tried to flag, but he's claimed. So yes, she passes out after another seizure. When she wakes up, she has suffered such debilitating memory loss that she believes she's been kidnapped by Greg. She's wet, shaking, and only covered with a blanket as Greg films her, and Greg does not take her to a hospital. Now, I actually had a lot of people, there's a lot of comments, and I still get them to this fucking day, of people saying, oh, you know, that video's fake, right? Okay, see, the thing is, like, Onision knows that I won't go easy on him. I would offer to interview him, I'd offer to debate him, but I would go fucking harsh on him. The message you... Okay, yeah, I sent a message to his Nick Mo account on Twitter, and it was misspelled. I fucked that one up. Just hanging out. Sorry I can't say. Gotta go to bed. Good luck on contemplating the whole thing and staying strong. Ooh. If I don't finish this tonight, I'll finish it tomorrow before I start to read the book. People only thought it was fake because Onision told his fans it was fake. Well, yeah, he fell behind the whole oh, everything on my main channel is a joke, guys. Haha. Which I've always thought was such fucking bullshit. You know, that's such a goddamn cop-out. To excuse yourself for fucking criticism. The whole, oh, everything I do is just a joke, guys. That shit, anybody who does that on YouTube, they're fucking lying, first off. Hey, Kay. So, alright, so this is exactly what, I'd pay to see him gladiated. Joking about my girlfriend having 3 years of memory loss, very funny. Ooh, I'm an emo homeboy, please sub to my sextol Patreon. Oh, I'm finally gonna do the books. I'm gonna do Stones to Abigail. I think if it's the oohs and ohs that are satisfying the children, need to keep it up. Keep them, please stop sacrificing. They're not there right now, actually. I'm gonna say this, they're not in that building right now, so... Hey. Okay, so, you continue to confess you preferred much skinnier, specifically Asian descent or looking girls. I had my first grand mal seizure after you left me in the shower to cry and hyperventilate. This caused 3 years of memory loss. You filmed the results. What if Onision's already circumcised? The next strange Aeon of book review. Well, no, it's going to be a live reading, so you're going to get a live reaction of it. I'm not going to do a review, because reviews so far... My track record on working on reviews are currently 0 for 2. I haven't finished the awful Jacob's Ladder remake, and I canceled the original review. I figured that'd be a bad idea. Because the first one's good, you should just watch the original Jacob's Ladder. On our Kelly thing, it said he turned one girl into a boy. Yeah. Oh boy. So, then we get to the video that I reacted to. Greg uploads Patient Zero Forgot Me to YouTube, which receives over 1 million views. This video shows the aftermath of the grand mal seizure. This video is highly controversial and so shocking that some people do not trust its legitimacy. Ichi, R. Kelly and Onision, what's the difference? R. Kelly made a couple decent songs. Alright, I'll give him that. He made a couple decent songs. One of them I really like. Onision hasn't. Other than that, both fucking awful people. Patient Zero just reminds you there's more affected by Onision. Pretty much. Oh, the Banana Song. No, not the Banana Song. How do I describe a Banana Song in a way? If I had a choice between being tortured to death, like waterboarded, shocked, something of a Hostel series, or having to sit in a room and listen to a Banana Song for 20 seconds, I'll take the torture. I will take the torture. Over 20 seconds of I'm a Banana. I will take death over I'm a Banana. Did you ever like Onision at one point? I got a chuckle out of him just because I was like, oh hey, it's a grown man in a banana suit on I think Tosh or Web Soup. And then outside of that, I hadn't really heard about him too much until this video, actually. Until the Shiloh Forgot Me video. Because, and I still, every once in a while, browse 4chan. And on 4chan, you know, every once in a while people will post YouTuber videos and mock them or make fun of them. Onision was on Tosh.0? Yes, he was, actually. He was, his I'm a Banana video blew up because of that. So someone in a thread had posted, like, you know, shitty videos or, like, awful videos on YouTube. What page are we on? We are currently on 11 out of 112. This is all Tosh.0. I would not say I'm an incel. I browsed like the TV board, so I'm a pretentious asshole. There's a difference. But, you know, somebody actually linked this video, and a lot of people did not like it. An hour for 11 pages. We've deviated a few times. I'm sorry, Farrell. But, you know, everybody was kind of in agreement on the thread, where it was kind of like, this is fucked up. This is really just fucked up. And pretty much everybody agreed on that, which is rare for a TV board on 4chan. So that was my first real exposure to anything past the I'm a Banana video. You cannot escape I'm a Banana for a little while there. So I was glad to have not seen too much past him. And Rare's Unicorn. Yeah, 11 pages and a few circumcisions is where we're currently at. But that was my first interaction with Onision, so I was not a fan of him to begin with. Is he still going by James? He's going by James Jackson, yes. When his real name is James, or Gregory, I think it was Gregory James Avero at one point. There's a lot. How does he feel good after all this upsetting nonsense he does? He's a prick, that's why. Yeah, that's why he gets off on it. He gets off on being an asshole. Onion still being peeled. We need to finally dice and chop it. But Jackson, okay. I'm fucked on that. Oh. Oh, shit, Farrell. That's not good. Oh, he's a narc and a prick, Two-Face. You can be both. You can be both. Okay, so on July 18th, 2011, Greg emails his ex-wife, Sky. Oh, Kermit the Meme. That's a good name. Hey, Egg, how you doing? So he emails Sky with, I don't expect you want me back, and expresses confusion with his life. She does not respond. Onision to Sky. I'm just really confused right now. Totally lost. I don't expect you to want me back. Don't make any decisions about talking to me first, okay? I'm sorry for making things difficult. By the way, I'm going to say this very nicely. Don't send anything related to making fun of him to onision@gmail.com. Just don't. Just don't. Anyways, stream audio being weird for anyone else? Please cry into my eyes. Yeah, just do it. Just don't do it. That's a word. Yeah, don't send him any emails. Cough. Kai is crying right now. Remember, guys, Kai is crying right now. Like Bethany said, Kai is crying right now. Don't send any emails to onision@gmail.com. Kai is crying right now. Now, we're going into the saga of him begging Sky via email. Charlotte Bedford, alright, I'm gonna go watch you later. Got uni in the morning. Take it easy, Charlotte. F's in the chat for Kai crying. Kai's always crying, you know. I'm surprised Kai can even urinate with all the tears coming out. F? Oh no. Okay, are you guys fucking with me? I'm trying to make sure this isn't down. Hang on. Hold up. Live dashboard. It says the stream is healthy, okay? I don't believe you guys. Yeah. Oh. Okay, I never said I wasn't a moron. Okay? Kind of from being a victim to being a predator? Correct. No, yeah, just... Okay. So, on July 23rd, 2011, I'm trying to roll through this like I didn't do something dumb and embarrassing. Well, let's just pretend I didn't do anything dumb. What are you talking about? Okay, so Greg emails Sky saying he still wants to be with her. She does not respond. Header, that girl was a guy. July 23rd, 2011. A lot of people fell for it, you know, just so you know. That girlfriend in my new video is actually a guy. It was all a joke. He desperately tried to think she was dumb enough not to believe this. Oh my god. Dumb and embarrassing, the story of his life. What, dumb who? You would never. My wanting to be with you still stands, but as I said before, if you don't want to, I understand. Let's figure something out, okay? Oh, hang on, we got another email that you guys can't send anything to, guys. Remember, please contact me as soon as you can, and please CC onisionproject@gmail.com so it for sure gets to me. Thank you, Sky. Remember, you can't email it. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm winking with my eyeballs. Don't do it. Hey, I think we all agree, Abby. We'd probably be front and center for that. Hey, don't send it, guys. Kai's crying. Do you want to see Kai's tears? Oh no. And then, okay, so on the 25th of July, 2011, Greg uploads Sky called on Onision Speaks, and this is a reply. It's a comment reply here. Kai's tears of he just emailed you. Oh no. Daddy Fuzzleboof says, "Don't do it." Sky wasn't actually wasn't insane. She explained everything to me, and I never really stopped loving me. Everything she said makes sense. I respect her now more than ever. Onision, he's the best at respecting women. He does have kids. He does have... Guys, tears are a bit of a gamer girl bathwater. Oh, no. Yeah, Onision has 2 children with Kai. That's down this road here. Then a day later, after Greg uploads Sky Called on the 26th, Greg emails Alicia about Patient Zero, how they broke up a lot, and how she threatened to kill herself. Oh boy. Okay, so let's read this goddamn shit show. Here we go. Daddy Fuzzy Wuzzy gives the best cut. I'm done. My memes go too far. Oh, Ichi. Onision to Alicia. I broke up with her. A lot. And every time she refused to leave. I was stupid and forgave her. Until she finally threatened to kill herself. To kill herself? To kill herself. To kill herself, okay. And make it quote-unquote look bad. You're right, I was killering myself. So I called the cops, and when they took her to a clinic, I ran. She then said people were after me, and then said the same people changed their minds and went after her. Then she called me up saying she was homeless. I believed her, even bought her a plane ticket to save her. My mom intervened. The same a friend of my ex's. They both said she was lying again. So I canceled the ticket and now she's slandering me. It's whatever. I'm so done. The police reports, the witnesses, they all have it down. She was taken away. I packed my things / left. And that was that. I really don't want anything to do with her. I'm sorry, I can only read this as a pretentious prick, because it's all it comes out to me. I'm so sorry. And then we have the one video that you age yourself. Did Emo Charlie write this? Oh, Joss, you're fine. You're currently at page 12 of 112. B, I've been waiting for your stream so long. Hey, Fuzu, got excited seeing the notifications. You know, super late. Oh, thank you, B. So we get the video that essentially, right, essentially fucked everything. I watch premiere when I come back to this gem stream. This must be Christmas. Yeah, we get Shane Dawson uploading the video that started it all. Never trust anyone says spare coochie. Hey, that's bullying. When I come in late and we're only on page 12. Yeah, some of it's been chat, some of it's been me fucking up. So, yes, on August 6th, 2011, Shane Dawson uploaded the video, Gay Kiss with Shane Dawson. Oh boy. In which Greg, Shane, and a group of people play Spin the Bottle. Kai, aka Lanybot, claims this video is the one that introduced him to Onision, and he becomes smitten with Greg. Oh boy. From this point on, Kai, aka Lanybot, replies to every single one of Greg's tweets the second they are posted with idolatry and swooning in the hopes that Greg will notice him. At this point, Kai is 16. And then... we're actually going to have to get into the Adrienne letter, because I haven't read this before, so we're going to get into this soon. But we're at the Adrienne point. Greg uploads a video titled, I Found Her. Oh yeah, Onision screamed out he hated that kiss years later. This is also a video of a Greg claimed that he turned Shane gay. Adrienne's another one of Onision's exes. Buckle up! So, his new girlfriend, Adrienne, he asked her to be his girlfriend over Skype, and she said yes. Now, here's something I'll say. When you mention, like, someone saying, I'm gonna ask your girlfriend over Skype, that's cute for, like, someone under 18, maybe in their early 20s. Greg was almost 30 at this point, I believe. I just want you to think about that. Adrienne was the oldest, like, 24. Correct. One day later, literally one day later, Which this is hilariously embarrassing, right? Greg uploads a video announcing that he and Adrienne have broken up. They get together, all back together shortly afterwards. They have not yet met in person at this point. Oh, okay. So then a day later, Greg tweets that Sky is supporting him during his breakup with AJ. Little does he know that Adrienne was speaking to Sky and Patient Zero around this point in time. Greg's middle style romance is iconic. I mean, can you blame him if you acknowledge him, he just gets off? I mean, it's a little horrifying thinking that I've made Greg come, if that's what you're saying, but... So, Sky has just dubbed me Sir Asshat, hashtag epic lol. One day after. Sorry, talking to Sky is cheering me up. Makes me forget I was just dumped. That and your comments are awesome. Heart. Talking to Sky right now. She's coaching me on breathing slowly. He comes off as such a pretentious little prick. I'm sorry. And yes, Cecilia, Shiloh is Patient Zero. I'm not reading that, Two-Faced. I just want you to know I'm not reading that. I saw that, I'm not reading that. Okay, so... Here we are. September 10th, 2011, Greg flies to Texas and gets a hotel room to meet Adrienne in person for the first time. He almost immediately pressures her into having sex with him. On their first sexual encounter, he ignores her saying no, over and over to sex. Greg uses her latex allergy against her and uses the pressure to let him come inside of her raw. Even though she begs him not to, he does it anyways. He expresses that he wants to marry her and knock her up, even though they're only meeting for the first time. Actually, fuck, I'm gonna get claimed for this one. Hang on. Hold on. God damn it. Hang on. I got a song for this. Sorry, I have to reread that in a very romantic sense. Hang on. Let me just skip forward. Of the first sexual encounter, he ignores her saying no, over and over again. Greg uses her latex allergy. God, I can't do this. And lays the pressure on. Come inside of her. I'm sorry. This is a lot of a bad flute. He does it anyways. He expresses that he just wants to marry her and knock her up, even though it's the first time meeting. Flute kicked in at the right time. What happens when it's claimed? I'll let the guy who made this claim it. I'm fine. I just had to soak this in. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna stop it. After this. Okay. I'm sorry. It's the only thing I could think of. I had to cheer the I had to cheer everybody up. Suicide watch. I'm sorry. Sephora Ari, oh rad, finally catching you live. Met you recently in Deadwing Dorks Discord, become a huge fan. Thank you. I just gotta soak in this and laugh flutes. I'm sorry. The doc, hang on, let me try to figure out which tab I have it on. There we go. Kai is a trans male. So yeah, he's desperately using pregnancy to try to keep all of these women attached to him, which is fucking gross. Really quick here, I'm going to... we're gonna read Adrienne's letter, which also won't be... Oh, no, I didn't mean to hit F12. Fuck you, okay. Thanks to onisiondrama.tumblr.com, which... what happens when someone claims a video? I can give you a quick rundown what happens when someone claims a video. They usually just take the ad revenue. Nowadays, it's only ad revenue they take. You get really lucky sometimes. But sometimes they'll block your video worldwide, or sometimes they'll take the sound out. Usually, though, it's just they take the cash. And if I'm being honest, I'm fine with that. I am fine with them taking the money. Yeah, YouTube isn't about the money for me. The money's nice, but... Oh yeah, and Sarah did go to the courthouse. Okay. So this letter is relatively long, but it's... Should I read all of this? I didn't look at how long this was. Oh, Mew Killer donated $1 for super chat. Okay, really quick, if you want me to really sit through and read this, okay, 1 if you want me to read this in the chat, hit 1 if you want me to read this, 2 if you don't want me to read this. I got a 1, 2 1s, 3 1s, 4, 2 2s. I'm seeing a lot of 1s. Seeing a lot of 1s, some 2s. You want to puke after reading it? Okay, tell you what, we'll read it. I'm putting on my reading glasses. Good lord, this is a make it its own video. That's a good advice. Okay, so the table of contents: 1 letter Adrienne wrote that was released with some parts requested she requested blocked out. Also includes letters between Adrienne and Shiloh's mom, and then Adrienne's Google Plus message about the letter. Can I zoom in? Depends on if Tumblr will fuck it up or not. Gonna make more text for it to read. Okay, is this better? There's more to the AJ saga. Oh, I know. We're gonna tell you what. We're gonna read this letter to where I think it's a good, safe part of this. I'm also, let me wipe these glasses off. Read and ignore us for a few minutes. Oh, I wouldn't completely ignore you guys. Okay, so, oh god, where to start? Even after a night of rest and an afternoon to collect my thoughts, this situation was such an emotional clusterfuck for me that accessing the vault with these thoughts are locked away makes my head spin. But as promised, here we go, from the beginning. A lot of people seem to be confused on exactly how me and Greg met. I'm going to assume G is Greg. I'm getting more swollen and leaking because of Onision. Oh no. This is Tumblr font. But by the way, really quick, before I dip back into this, I think my TV heard you say Tosh.0 earlier. Oh, your TV's listening. Oh no. Reading glasses is so here's my opinion on Tumblr. I hate it. Oh god, I hate it. Okay, alright. Well, Maggie just made a suggestion. Should I just make this a separate video? 1, if I should make it a video. 2, if I shouldn't. Because there's a lot. There's a fucking lot. 1. Alright, so just save it for a video, pretty much. And a lot of 1s. 1, 2. What the fuck's happening? I was taking my drugs. Oh, I was gonna read the letter. Yeah, we need to go through the doc. Honestly, the doc is like 100 and some odd pages. The letter can be its own whole video. I agree with everybody else. The letter's fucking huge. Like video and hearing all my own leisure, plus gives you more time to read it all. That is true, and I can edit it, and it doesn't sound like shit because I'm cutting out. You'll make a grand standalone video? Okay. Alright, we're gonna dip from I keep forgetting this is the background. Okay. Whoa. Alright. Hey, also, really good question. Does anybody remember what page I was exactly on? Because, off topic, I hit F12 earlier when I was changing tabs, and, okay, I think, you sound great, don't trust. I hate the sound of my voice. Oh, okay, alright, we are right here. We are at page 14. Oh, boy. We were close. We were very close. And thank you, Two-Face. New subscriber here. Just want to say I enjoy your content. Also, sub chat. Hey, thank you, Jalia. Jalia. I think I got either one of those right. I'm not sure. That's fair. Hearing my voice in an editing program, I get very judgmental about it. I'm like, Shit. This sounds awful. That's why sometimes. Oh, what's the letter about? It's about 14 pages long. I'm sorry. It's about Adrienne and Greg's relationship and a lot of different shit. Whew. It's better than text to speech. Yeah. Oh yeah. I should do ASMR. I can't afford an ASMR microphone. I've seen how much those ASMR microphones cost, and also I probably wouldn't do it because I'd get really tired of. Oh hey, yeah, Adriana. She just said that she was a new sub. I just saw that also. Really nice to listen to. Great for background stuff. That later isn't the only thing long. The ongoing fight of my crippling depression is. Oh, and so is my schlong. God damn it, Ichi. Thank you for $5. Eating some fat chicken wings. I can do that. Yes, I thank you for subscribing, Adriana. And that's gonna pop up. Oh, Streamlabs is. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong on there. Okay, so here we are. We're back at where we were before. I totally won't get this fucked up. This intermission. No, this is back to the content. We're at about an hour and a half. We'll do an intermission in about 4 more pages. We'll take a quick break. I'll get because my water's almost out. So, all right. So we mentioned how Greg went to Texas to meet Adrienne in person, and that he wanted to knock her up. We got there. A fully intact ladies and gents. Ichi, no! So on 9/13/2011, Greg uploads a video entitled She Fixed Me, announcing that Adrienne's fixed his emotional troubles after 3 days and getting to nut inside her. I need a drink. Behind the scenes, he is pressuring her to abandon... Oh, Sephora RE, thank you for subscribing. Behind the scenes, he is pressuring her to abandon her job and even rehome her pets to move in with him at the drop of a hat. The Hannah Minx situation? I just think he was lusting after Hannah Minx. I really think it's pretty much it. Ichi, I'm the most wholesome and innocent person I know. Ooh. I'm not sure about that, but I'm kidding. So, on the 19th of September, GC shot 5123, thank you. Then, I'm sorry. He made fun of her being a sexy gamer girl. Yeah, Hannah was not with him. So yeah, on the 19th, Adrienne drops him cold turkey. That night, Greg insinuates to his audience that Adrienne gave him STDs on Facebook and Twitter. That's kind of prickish. Also, I'm going to actually move the chat in a way you can see. How did I do that on this? That's not what I wanted to do either. Would it be a stream if I didn't fuck something up? The answer? No. So on the 20th, Adrienne defends herself and reveals the depths of Greg's emotional manipulation as well as the dubious consent of their sexual encounter. I'm surprised Greg doesn't have an STD, but I remember he only fucks teen virgins. Jesus. Then the day after, Greg begins spam calling Adrienne and leaving voicemails. During these voicemails, he states he has borderline personality disorder, and if you're not my way, then you're wrong. And there is a video to this, and you know what? We're gonna watch the video. Jesus fuck. Please tell me there's like... Okay, hang on.
He wrote, and I made a response video.
Here we go. Voicemail number 1.
Hey, I read everything you wrote, and I made a response video. Beg people to go check out what you wrote. 90% of what you said was totally true. And, I don't know, regardless of whatever you do with your future, like, quite frankly, my life is really messed up right now, so it's, like, selfish for me to ask you to be a part of that regardless. But whatever you do from here, it's like, whatever. I admit, like, all the guilt and everything that I jumped into something that I didn't fully understand. And you were there with me, and you took the steps with me, but the reality is I led the way into the darkness or whatever. So...
into the darkness or whatever. I'm sorry. I just who unironically talks like that?
I'm so incredibly sorry for everything. Like, I'm being so cliche. And
Hey, Bill.
yeah, I understand. Like, whatever you do, I understand. The first step to improving yourself is realizing that you are the problem. Anyway.
Okay, hang on. I need to criticize something there.
I'm incredibly sorry for everything. Like, I'm being so cliche. And yeah, I understand. Like, whatever.
I guess I didn't skip back enough, but the way he did that sing-songingly, Jesus fuck, Greg, get over yourself. I'm sorry.
Whatever you do, I understand. The first step to improving yourself is realizing that you are the problem.
Fuck, I got to... Okay. That was what I was wanting to criticize. Why did he say that sing-songingly? Why? You're a grown man. Why? He's sounding like a vampire in a teenage novel.
Anyway, yeah. So I think I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm sorry. Bye.
Just for editor's note, he did not end up leaving her alone, so... BPD is a disorder I've looked a lot into. I know a lot of psychology, but not psychologists. Still, he seems more like a manipulative narcissist than someone with a disorder. I agree. Who's he leaving voicemail? This is to Adrienne.
Listen, I just...
Look at the time code.
First time, but I read across the part where you said something about being homeless and jobless. Dude, you're not homeless. Come on. Like, seriously, I am here.
Bro, you're not homeless. Bro, you say you're homeless? You're not homeless. Bro, you're not homeless, bro.
If you need
That's what he's saying.
just let me know, okay? Bye. Hey, I just wanted to share a really awesome story, something crazy I just went through. And I'm calling you because, honestly, the only other person I talk to won't, is best school right now.
Holy shit! Hang on. Guys, tell me I'm not reading into this too much. Tell me I'm not reading into this too much. Holy shit. The only other person I talked to was, well, at school right now. He is talking about Kai. He's talking about Kai. The only other person I talked to is currently in kindergarten right now. They're taking a nap at daycare. I'm so sorry. So sorry. He just... I gotta hear it again.
Hey, I just wanted to share a really awesome story, something crazy.
I'm the worst. I'm sorry.
Because, honestly, the only other person I talk to won't, is at school right now.
Sorry. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you for subscribing. Jesus Christ, Greg. Why would you ever admit
That and I already told
you? My GF's in her first year algebra class now. I want to talk to you.
Seer and Stefan, and they're like my other closest friend. I know it's pathetic, whatever. But
He knows it's pathetic.
I was just talking to Shiloh on the phone because Shiloh's been telling me that she's been pregnant, like, for 4 months now, and she sent me a picture of her pushing out her belly saying that she was pregnant, so I figured this would be bold enough for you.
Okay. Really quick, because I'm a snarky, obnoxious asshole. Even in 2011, it was embarrassing to say the word "lols" with no sense of irony. Greg. And then also he's talking about his pregnant ex-girlfriend, who we'll get into for that. This is the awesome story. Why is he talking about other girls in her voicemail? Because he's a prick. Oh yeah, I've officially I've made this a goal because I'm not doing this video, but every time I hear the word "lols," I think of Ian Watkins, the pedophile singer of Lost Prophets. That's a video topic that will never happen because that topic is just fucking disturbing, and there's nothing funny I could say about that. Just so everybody knows, Ian Watkins is the only current topic that I can ever mention who is permanently forever off the table. Never making a video on that guy. Hope he rots in prison. Hope he rots in prison. There was some recent... One thing I'll mention about him, that dude got like extra jail time recently because someone tried smuggling a phone up their ass to him, so...
Anyway, so she was saying that she was going to get documents proving that she was pregnant. And
how old is Onision? Welsh person here. We do not talk about Ian Watkins. I agree. How old is Onision? He's like 34 now, I believe. Sorry, I wanted to mention that just so that way, if anybody ever asks me, that's here. So we're not talking about Watkins ever. So,
dude, this is so funny. Okay, so Seizure comes in and he's like, "Well, why don't you just have her take a pregnancy test?" And I'm like sitting there going, why don't I have her take a pregnancy test? I'm like, okay, well, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to have her pee on a stick in front of me on Skype. And that way there's no fooling around. She proves that she's pregnant, and then we can go to step B or whatever, like where I step in as a good father and all that stuff. So I call her up, and I go, hey, why don't you take pregnancy tests on Skype in front of me? And then, then you prove that you're pregnant, and I'll be forced to step up. That's the deal. And she's like, oh, but pregnancy tests only work for so long. I'm like, oh. And she's like, yeah. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. So then I got off the phone and I looked it up on Google, and they never expire. They're like, they always work because they only check how much of something is in your system, like BHT or BPT or something like that. Anyway, so I called her back and I said, well, actually, it never expires, so you can go ahead and do that. And she's like, well, the documents aren't good enough. I need to prove it. Like, I need to pee on a stick in front of you. I'm like, yeah. Then you'll know for sure. She's like, well, I'm not gonna do that. So. And then I was like,
hey, Mia Killer's roommate.
She doesn't want to do it, which means she's not pregnant, because before she said she would do it. She's like, but if it did, I could still do it, even though it doesn't work. I'm like, oh, no, it's okay, like, before I hung up the phone. So she says that she...
Greg. You could have just...
Before. And then when I called her back and said it actually worked, she didn't want to do it anymore. That's victory. Anyway, I just wanted to...
That's victory. That's victory. I just... Jesus fuck.
Yeah, I should definitely stop calling you, though.
By the way, you can tell the moments of self-reflection that pop in. He gets moments of self-reflection where he's like, oh, I fucked up.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to share that story with you because I thought you would think it was funny. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not a daddy. Yay. I'm also getting a fertility test coming up because I'm pretty sure I'm incapable. But anyway, talk to you later. Bye.
As we would later find out, Greg is capable of having children. He should have pushed delete, yes.
So, I am not going to change my mind on this one, as far as you coming tomorrow, Thursday. The ticket hasn't been canceled, so you already know that I'm dedicated.
Yeah, let that one sink in. He bought a fucking ticket for someone who didn't want to come over to him. Just think about that.
Okay, you cut me off. As I was saying, I haven't attempted to get a refund or anything. I'm basically putting it on the line. If you don't do it, I'm not going to be upset. I'm going to understand. But if you do it, you're going to blow my mind. Like, literally blow my mind. And... I'll do what it takes to make everything work out, whether it be counseling for me or whatever. I was recently informed that I have borderline personality disorder where I take things to extremes. And if you're not my way, then you're wrong, or something like that. There's a bunch of shit. And when I look at you, I think of a person who has things in control mentally. I have everything in control in my life except for my emotions, except for my relationships. And if I can get that in control, then I think we're actually a really good pair.
God, you'd be a really good pair if you did everything I asked of you. If you come here now, you'll be the perfect love of my life. This is Buffy Alimony. This is Adrienne. This is not Sky.
I really do.
This is not about the Alimony.
Because I found happy.
Who are these two? These are to Adrienne. Okay, but isn't that the same disorder you said that Sarah was incredible of because of... Yes. Yes, it is.
And around you, and how complete I feel. And there's only...
Oh, you're fine. I need a flowchart, too.
Talking to her as a friend, I told you she's always been my friend. So if I don't have you, then I guess I'll be single for a very long time.
Ha!
Regardless, thank you for the time that you did give me. I really appreciate it. And if this is it, okay. I might call again or something because I want to talk to you, but I understand if you don't answer.
Does anyone else, has anyone else seen the music video for Stan by Eminem? Because this whole thing reminds me weirdly of Stan.
It's just kind of a bummer I'm getting my stuff together.
Oh, also, Ames, really quick. I need to ask this in public. Hang on. Ames, really quick. Do you know if you can get access to Reaper's Creek for me? Just, if you can find that, please get that to me. Onision's worst book. Oh, it wasn't there before? Ah, shit. If you can find it, though, I will owe you so much.
And now it's over. But yeah, I get it. So, talk to you later, hopefully.
Thank you.
Bye.
By the way, we have like 21 minutes here. Jesus. This is adorably pathetic, Greg.
I am calling you again. God. I don't know. I'll stop calling you after Thursday. I promise. I promise.
How much you want to bet that he doesn't stop calling? How much you want to bet, guys?
I'm just, I don't know. I feel like this is how I feel. I feel like I'm going to be, like, the coolest guy ever. And you're going to see it on my videos. Like, I'm going to be, like, once now I've figured everything out. I don't know. Like, basically, if you're not here, then I'm just going to be making videos with Sky and Seer. And
oh, hey, Cassandra. Watching your laptop is weird. Oh. I get that.
Stefan, and I guess, yeah. And it's like, if you don't want to be a part of my life, that's cool.
It was clearly not cool.
I understand. It's just like, I feel like we're missing out on something really cool.
No.
Because of what I've figured out about myself. Like, it's legitimate revolutions. There's no faking. You'll see that when I just go on. I'm, like, literally going on. And, like, everything we've been through, I've been, like, looking back and, like, everything that we've been through is very hard, very... I gotta go. I'm getting a call. Sorry.
Off topic, but did he just, like, slip and fall on something right at the end? Bah! So medication kicking in. Good luck finishing those pages. I might have to pick this up tomorrow.
Hey. I was gonna say, calling you is like playing the lottery. You don't think you're ever gonna win, but you sure hope so.
This is... Thank you for subscribing, Honey Peach. This is, Ooh, Weeaboo Queen. If you can send me that on, like, Twitter or email, hell yes. What time tomorrow? After the stream, I'll do one of those, like, live notification things. But, holy shit. Another 30 minutes between that. I'm sorry, Necro.
Problem is, I've turned into a stalker, so I'm going to stop now. It's gonna be cute, make noises, make you smile, make everything seem okay.
Oh, Fuzu Biz, like F-U-Z-H-O-U Biz at gmail.com.
But the bottom line is, all I'm gonna be doing now is waiting for your call. hoping, well, I mean, I gotta edit and live my life and all that stuff, but I will have my phone by me. It's your choice, buddy. I'm here.
It's your choice, buddy.
I'm queer, and I don't drink beer.
Oh, that joke didn't age well.
Woo! Sure. I need to stop, though.
Wait, what was that last bit? Hang on.
I'm here. I'm queer, and I don't drink beer. Woo! Sure.
Jesus fuck. You're kidding. If you want to have the stream going on in the background, I'll call my boyfriend while updating my Minecraft server. Oh god. Jesus. You came back hearing children. No, you came here back hearing Onision.
I need to stop, though.
Yes.
Turn into total creep. Okay. So, believe me or not, I want to work everything out, but that's okay. If you don't want to. I understand. It could be beautiful. It could be amazing. It could be so gorgeous. All the Star Trek and the video games with flashing lights and then just, I don't know, dorky music that is stupid and hilarious and that goes jazz even.
This is 2011. This is September 21st, 2011.
But
how old is Greg? God, 8 years younger than he is now. He's like 34. I can't do math right now.
you don't believe in me anymore.
At the time, it wasn't that cringe, but it's cringe now.
Just so you know, everything I said publicly, there were never attacks on you. I was just living my life. Like, it's kind of like how you were just living your life when you said the thing about sensual massage. You're just being you. And I felt offended, like it was an attack or some kind of like horrible insult or something. We're reading the same book here. Same book. Different perspectives. We can work this out, but if you don't want to, I understand. I gotta stop being a stalker now because I do not want to be shallow. So, call me, or not, or live your life, or be free, be whatever you want.
This was to Adrienne. Jesus fuck, we still have 10 minutes.
I'm not here to judge you or control you or do anything ever again. If I do, I need to sit in the counselor's office until I figure my problems out.
Greg, are you 15? Do you have a counselor's office in your late 20s when you aren't in college? Or are you just sitting outside the counselor's office waiting for your next little girl? Oh god, I'm sorry.
I promise. A big super promise. This is a guy saying, I'm dedicating myself.
He's sober during this. I wish I wasn't.
You want that. You don't believe in me. Okay. That's that. That's okay. And Sky is my friend, so just so you know, she's in my life. She's my friend.
He's my friend.
Helping me through all this. So, bye-bye.
Oh, this is depressing.
Hey, I really wish, like, the more I'm looking into borderline personality disorder, I'm really wishing that I knew I had a problem with this before I ever even got into anything with you, just so I could, like, forewarn you and actively work on it during the relationship and actually give myself the appropriate amount of doubt. Because this entire time I've been looking at myself going,
Yeah, I'm even confused.
oh, she's wrong, and oh, I know everything about what I'm talking about, and oh, I'm a perfectly sane human being, when I'm looking at all these definitions, and it's like, I wasn't sane at all. I had a serious problem. I still have this serious problem.
16 voicemails!
No. This is me just telling you, like, if you don't want to get on the plane,
Oh.
I totally understand, because I have a lot of work to do on myself, and if you don't want to be...
Do you have Twitter, Weeaboo Queen?
That's fine. Wait for me to get better. I mean, if I'm still feeling the same way about you in the future, like, and we can always figure something else out for later on down the line. It doesn't need to be rushed. I don't know, I was busy.
Yeah, let me link the Discord.
For a lot of stuff that is all my fault. Anyway, I just really hope you don't feel any remorse for anything that you did, really. I pushed so hard that anything you did in reaction really can't be held against you. So I'm sorry. And I'm working on myself. I'm really researching this. If you could actually help me, that'd be good. But you don't want to talk to me, so. Which is why I should definitely stop calling now. Okay. Definitely. Bye.
Tell you what, we're gonna skip, because there's a lot here, and we're gonna just skip to voicemail 11. I'm sorry, I know there's 2 there, but that is my Discord server.
I took the fall for everything in my videos. And now I'm getting nothing but crap about it. I made a 20-minute video defending myself because there's things that you said that needed to be clarified. Except I stopped fighting
That's okay.
because I didn't want you to be hurt anymore. I didn't want people to attack you anymore.
I should stop calling 14
Now I'm on the
voicemails
receiving
later.
end of so much criticism. I'm losing subscribers and likes like crazy. I'm asking you for mercy.
I'm asking you for mercy.
Did I sacrifice myself for nothing? You talk about love.
Jeez,
You
Greg.
know what it is. I would never do this to someone I loved. I've given everything that I could to play the nice guy, to be a good person. Nothing's coming back to me.
This is cringe in the worst way.
Because that's what it means when I say I hope you live a long and happy life. It means I'm going to do what I can to make that happen.
If you know anything about Chris Chandler, I'd rather listen to Scream Julie for about 20 minutes, so...
With the single thing that you said about me.
Oh my god. I
I hope you give me a chance, but if you don't,
had this off-center the whole time.
I'm still sorry for everything. And I still love you. I wish you would have
Yeah, Karina knows what I'm talking about.
some urge to say the same. But I'm left in the cold darkness, completely alone. Goodbye.
About to this whole man's whole career. Alright, got one more, and then we're gonna take a small break. I'm gonna play my favorite Chris Chan related thing while I quickly go grab something to drink.
I have no idea how you can be doing this to me and feel no remorse for it. I'm completely oblivious to how you can live with this. I have no idea. You completely ignore me. I should do nothing but support you and say, look at her side of the story, and everyone pay attention, and you ignore me.
Oh yeah, she's letting him go to voicemail. And these are his voicemails. Hold on. Each you $2. Mommy, why is Daddy wearing a banana and singing? Sorry. Yeah, sick ass tweets from 16th. I have not yet, but we will get to those eventually. Voicemail 13.
Just so you know, because of what you've done, because of the way you've slandered me, because of the lies you've told, because of the fact that you've completely ignored me and you've completely humiliated me publicly, and despite the fact that I was being kind about everything,
I think like
saying,
a few weeks.
I'm not gonna attack someone I love, and
You're like
I'm
a few
not
weeks
going
into
to
India.
fight back, even though she's clearly attacking me, and I was hoping that you would actually answer your phone and deal with me like a human being. Because
Yeah,
of all
13
of this,
voicemails. I skipped 2 because I was like...
every detail, and then everyone will know exactly who you are. You want to slander me, well, I'm going to fight you with the truth. And the truth is not going to feel good.
The truth isn't going to feel good.
Bye.
Last 2 voicemails. Okay, so the last 2 were Shiloh's. Oh, these are the last 2 from Shiloh's. Fuck.
What happened? Message me on Facebook. I think.
Oh, these are...
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Bye-bye.
Okay, these were Shiloh to Adrienne. I'm dumb.
This is your 16th voicemail. Call me back, Bert.
Okay, so... Wow, it really just... Okay. We're gonna play a Chris Chan thing really quick, because I'm gonna grab something to drink. Let me find it. Okay. Let me find the right time. Oh wow, it is pretty much only... Okay. Well then I may as well... Hang on. We're just gonna loop it really quick. Discord link... Oh yeah, the Chris Chan, it's all... I'm gonna loop this really quick. I'm also gonna hit the add button, just so that way it does something. And this is gonna loop. It's about 13 seconds long. Is this Crooked Man? Sure. I'm gonna mute my mic, and then we'll be right back.
Don't call anybody.
And that was the buy two.
Don't call anybody.
And that was the buy two.
Don't call anybody.
And that was the buy two.
Don't call anybody.
And that was the buy two.
Don't call anybody.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, Chris Chan is someone I'm gonna do a live stream on because Chris Chan. Oh, he's saying don't call anybody because he was trying to change Sonic's arm color to blue. Hold on, let me. There's like a Sonic display on the back here. We'll get to that. Also, that wasn't entirely a pee break. That was a drink break. And let me just. I'm gonna get some text for this one later, but. Yeah, Chris Chan, we could do a whole week-long live stream just on all of it. Yeah, Down the Rabbit Hole's pretty good. Hydration this time's a Dr. Pepper because I need some caffeine in me. Alright, so, back to the timeline that we're going to be on for the next 12 hours. Okay, so, yep, cheers. Grab a drink. Hey, when trolls got to and things went fucking bad. Yep. A drink for Chris Chan. So, okay. Here we are. We're past the voicemails because Adrienne and Sky are friends at this time on the 22nd. And then on the 27th we have Kai's first known tweet that was pretty much the first known outreach to Greg. Get close to Mike so we can hear that chug. Oof. Okay, alright. Oh. That burnt. How long has it been going? Almost 2 hours at this point, Madison. And we're only on page 15. We're on page 15. This is going to be a stream that's going to go in tomorrow, isn't it? This is going to be a two-day stream. Okay, so yeah, so Laney or Kai at the time now. Well, Laney at the time, Kai now. I like when at Onision is single because it allows me to daydream that I could actually have a chance. Frowny face. I just got a notification for a video about Amberlyn. Thanks, YouTube. Hey, thanks, YouTube. So yeah, Greg announces that patient 0 is pregnant. This is confirmed by blood test / ultrasound. It was also filmed on camera. So again, for anybody who's just joining us, patient 0 is Shiloh. So I have something to forward on Wednesday. Then a day after pregnancy was announced, Sky makes her own YouTube channel, Fell from the Sky, after rediscovering her love for shutball sketch comedy. Patient 0 on DVD. Nice. Patient 0 goes in for a prenatal checkup and does not hear a heartbeat. The baby died but did not pass. Patient 0 at age 18 Googles going septic. So yes, from previous live streams we've seen that Shiloh did confirm that she was actually pregnant. What about Amberlin that I need to watch? Been watching that piece for 6 years. I mean, that's fair. Mine was going over the allegations and stuff. There's a lot there. So yeah, Greg posts a video, Our Child, which from what I remember from that video is very shitty. And then on the 15th of December, Greg posts the video, Patient 0 has sepsis. In private, Greg refuses to pay for required health care, forcing Patient 0 to fly back to Canada. There is a movie about called Patient 0. And then Greg emails Alicia about Patient 0 having sepsis and asks if Alicia wants to work with him. Which, as I should remind you, is the, I think still at this time, underage, no, actually not this time, but the younger sister of his ex-wife, who he has a very creepy thing for, which we should be hitting very soon. I need someone to make videos and she's going back to Canada. She got sepsis. It's sad. Anyway, like I said, we should work together for the sake of both of our channels growing. And then on the 17th of December, Greg deletes and re-uploads a video, Patient 0 has sepsis, proclaiming Patient 0 lied to him. He uploads a video on the same day entitled Goodbye, Patient 0, which he declares Patient 0 a liar. Who disliked the video? Greggy Poo, are you among us? Grugly. Grugly. If you're here and you're listening, enjoy, cunt. You can't claim this one. That was loud. But yes, no, if Greg is here, you can't make anything off this one, fucker. Enjoy, not... The only thing maybe is if he actually decided to... Oh, God. You know what I just thought? What if he uploaded voicemails on his own and is going to claim that's his copyright content? God damn it. I really can't get away from it. If that happens, I'm going to tweet about it. So yes, then on the... Well, no, he's done that before. He did that with iNabber. Love how aggro you're being. Thank you. Don't give him ideas. Well, yeah, fuck. I'm dumb. But yeah, so Patient 0, or Shiloh, is wheeled into the Canadian ER with extreme abdominal pain. She's given Pitocin, I don't know how to say that one, and spends the next 10 hours in the ER surgeons scrape out the septic fetal tissue. That's disturbing. She's delirious after emergency DNC and asks for Greg. Her mother steals her passport, ensuring Patient 0 will not go back to him. Which is incredibly sad and disturbing. And Shiloh, honestly, got the worst out of everything. iNabber, Repzion, and Repzilla have all gotten false copyright checks and claims. Yeah. Yeah, Shiloh went through, or Patient 0 went through a lot of shit. And I'm glad. Pitocin. I know nothing about medicine. So, thank you. But yeah, Shiloh genuinely got the worst deal out of every single one of the ladies so far. And I'm glad she's coming out. So on the 19th of 2011, Greg decides to email Alicia again. Are you okay? And then on the 20th, Greg emails Alicia asking her to start a comedy... Oh, hang on, sorry. Remember, everybody grab your fingers out and do air quotes. Comedy skit. Where two parents abuse each other and use their baby as a weapon in arguments until one dies. She does not respond. Hey, let's make our first collab about... Oh, it's so cute to subscribe. Oh, you're fine, Nada. There's going to be a very long VOD on here. Hey, let's make our first collab about abusive husband and wife who scream at each other all the time. They have a baby together, so they always return to the baby telling it everything is fine. It's obviously not. They keep using the baby as a weapon in arguments, and it all ends where one of them dies. Yeah? But which one? I'm a fan of morbid humor. I really am. I like a good dead baby joke. I like a good, I like shit like that. But one, it has to be well made, well crafted. You can't just say, hey, dead baby, lol. Oh, hey, Violet. We went through some of the 2011 pages. We're finally at page 17. I think we're going to have to do this tomorrow for sure. But yeah, it's a good, we went through Shiloh going through sepsis and shit like that. Dark comedy, morbid comedy can be great when it's done correctly with someone who's actually talented. There's a really good joke from Daniel Tosh where he's talking about cheating on his girlfriend, and it's the funniest fucking thing in the world because of how he words it and phrases it. It's like, you gotta fuck a 2 to appreciate a 10. Going through that. Because he knows how to structure a joke, unlike Greg, where it's just baby argument, fighting people, die. Where does Banana Man stay? He stays in the state of Washington, which is famous for being filled with a lot of rain, especially in Seattle, and also being just kind of relatively okay as a place. Tosh is the king of black comedy. I agree. Even when he has to be censored because he's done radio stuff around here, he's still fucking gold even with not cursing and doing dark shit. So, but then we go into 2012 and Shiloh does the ballsiest fucking thing in the world. Greg wires patient Zero $1.1 thousand via Western Union, telling her to get a new passport so she can return to the United States for him. She does not, and pawns her engagement ring for an Xbox. Problem is, Greg showing you his true self. It isn't funny, it's scary. What's crap about this is the context behind it. I agree with you there, Ichi. It's fucked up knowing that this happened just after his pretty much lost his child, and he's going through that. Hey, Sap Potato. Boy, I just got in. Oof. I'm so sorry, Grim. If it makes you feel any better, we have not made a ton of progress into this into this document, so we're only 17 pages in. There's a lot in these 17 pages, and it only gets bigger and bigger as we go. So Greg uploads on the 19th of January 2012 Her Easy Life, in which he rages against Sky and complains about how unfair it is that he must pay alimony. Sky responds in a Facebook post that since entering therapy, she's been able to heal from Greg's domestic abuse and rediscover her passion. Sky's statement is met with disbelief and vitriol from Greg's fans. Greg also hosts a live stream where he states that he and Sky are no longer in good terms. Can be found on Onision Drama as Live 7. And then a day later, he messages Sky's sister. I'm going to wait for this to get posted later. Well, I mean, if you want, you could stick around for this and chill out with the chat, and then when the VOD comes up, Mew. There we go. Alright, I actually had a spear for night, guys. I'll catch up after the 4th and throw some money. Again, you don't have to, but thank you. Night Owl, sorry I was very hit and miss. You're fine. Take it easy, have a good night. I'm still awful at pronouncing names, so. Alright, so January 20th, 2012, Greg emails Alicia saying that he's gotten back together with Sky and, not Sky, Jesus, Patient Zero, and asks again to collaborate. When we get back, let's hook up and make some more funny videos. Okay, but of 6 years, I've moused before they weren't married for how long, she got him good. Greg is a little bit of a crybaby and over-exaggerates everything. They were there for 6 years, they were together 6 years. So, I mean, I'm back with Shiloh, so maybe down the line we'll all collab. I don't know, but I definitely want to work with you as you are energetic/positive, and people generally just like seeing you on screen. And then on the 23rd, Sky posts a Facebook status expressing regret for trying to defend herself in the public eye. The attention that Greg's Ray just sent her on the way have flooded, fell from the sky with hate comments, and killed her sex comedy career before it could even begin. So yes, Greg essentially, because he was pissed that he had to pay alimony, sent his rabid fan base to attack Sky's YouTube channel. Who made this doc? Let me... I think it was, it's like Onision_drama, I think. I can link the doc. Hang on. It's at the top of the page, and I don't want to scroll through already. Bro, I wish I was high listening to this. I wish I had some weed, I'm not gonna lie. It's been about a year since I've smoked weed, and I'd really kill for some right now just not to deal with Greg. I fucked his belly fridge, famous guy. Apparently he's like dipped out of it now. But Billy the Fridge, yeah, you know, it was incredibly disappointing seeing him say that video. It's legal up here, gang. I'll rub it in. I could go, it's coming to Chicago eventually, I mean, right? I'm close enough to Chicago, but I could get that, but... okay, so on February 6th, this is gonna be a 24-hour stream of this, right? I'm gonna at least sleep and do some tomorrow. Chicago, maybe. So yeah, on the 6th of February 2012, Greg emails Alicia informing that he archived their video. Alicia does not respond. Our video moved. I just pushed this video to the archive. You were hilarious as always. Yeah, get high for me. Get high for me, fam. I live in Chicago. Okay, well, I'm about 200 miles from Chicago, but I'm closer than I am to most major cities. Thank you, Graham. Yeah, Illinois, I wish they'd legalize so I could just drive over there and drive back. So yeah. Greg then begins contact with Kai, aka Lanybot, in regards to him being his soulmate. I'll smoke a blunt and immediately fall asleep for you. Thank you. Okay, so these tweets are out of order. Fuck. Soulmate, where are you? At Onision. Here. January 1st. Yeah, rub it in. And then at Onision, this is Onision slid into a 16-year-old's DMs. This is honestly one of the most nerve-wracking moments of my life. LOL. At Onision, February 12th, 2012. You really think you're my soulmate? If so, what makes you feel this way? I asked since to swipe the last video on mobile, so we can't go 5 minutes without going back to some other shit. Mobile can be really fucking annoying. I'm above the law. Fun fact, Ichi is just Aichi, as in I Chicago. I mean, I thought it was something else, so... And then on the 14th, on Valentine's Day, Greg emails Sky trying to gain sympathy and accusing her of stealing from him. The return would take a shot and immediately hit immediately after while the smoke is in your lungs, like snaps people in movies. Oh, that's the really, really good shit. Who fucking talks like that, lol? What makes you feel this way? So yes, the past. Things got really screwed up, beyond repair, but this will be forever adorable. And it's a photo of them in, like, goofy outfits. I wish you didn't lie, steal the contract, leave my home a mess. All of that ruined our future, let alone me abandoning you. Oh, boy. Oh, Jesus. Ichigo, which means strawberry. Oh, hey, that's pretty cool, though. So many things have been said, destroying everything we were. Were you really out for my possessions? Is that all you cared about? This guy's been savage as fuck on Twitter. Her Twitter's amazing. Holy shit, her Twitter's great. Greg emails Sky asking for financial help. Need help, Sky! My financial situation, specifically thanks to taxes. Oh boy, that'd be a future. Why is Sky still talking to him at this point? Oh, Sky's not. He just keeps emailing Sky over and over and over and over and over again. Please call or sometime or write back, and then he leaves some personal information. Silence is not the answer. And then on the 18th, Greg emails Sky accusing her of lying in the legal documents and calling her cruel. Why are you so cruel? Why did you lie on legal documents? Why did you steal the original contract? Do you think any of this is fair to do to me? You really are cruel. And then, the same day, Greg emails Sky announcing that he is broke. FYI, I'm broke. Congrats, I'm broke. Oh boy. Then he tells some girl to fly her over there right around time he's hounding Sky for money. Oh, we're getting to that. Green game. Anytime you hear him say Greg, you take a shot of mild alcohol. Every time he mentions a girl, extra fast, take a shot of water. You die from either, like, you can die from drinking too much water. You know that, right? You'll kill somebody. Okay. So on the 27th of February 2012, Greg begins dating Kai in secret. Greg had consulted a lawyer to see if it was legal to date him when he was underage. Now, most relationships, you don't have to consult, you don't have to consult a lawyer to, like, guess if it's legal. I just want to say that. Yes, we have Kai's little Twitter here. So, how old are you? 19. When's your birthday? October 26th. When did you and Greg start dating? February 27th, 2012. When did you and Greg get married? November 14th, 2012. Huh. Okay, and then we have this, I don't know if this looks like shit on YouTube, but it, like, screenshots from Skype always look deep fried, you know? I don't know what it is, but every time I see a goddamn Skype screenshot, it looks deep fried to hell and back. So we're gonna read this from the user tags, what they are. Laney, I have to wait until I'm back with him, which will either be in August or October. We'll find out tomorrow. Exodium. Oh wow, why wait that long? Does he not Skype when you're apart? Laney, that's because because it's when I begin college, and he's calling a lawyer tomorrow to triple check if everything is legal, and if it's not, he'll come back when I'm 18. Who made the timeline? I don't want to scroll up all that far, so I'm just gonna link the doc. And yes, we Skype. We actually sleep on Skype together, but I just feel better about talking to him about it in person. And then Exodium, why wouldn't it be legal? Well, from all the Laney, from all the research we've done in New Mexico, after you turn 17, you can be with someone the same age or older, or anyone with a 4-year age gap that's younger. So from everything we've seen, it's legal, but my dad is pulling the "it's illegal" thing, so we're going to check again. Greg, why can't you just fuck a legal woman? And then on the 29th of February 2012, Greg PayPal Sky his court-required alimony payment with the statement, "You are greed and have no honor." Not "you are greedy," you are greed. Folks, you are greed. I'm sorry, that was awful. I'm just gonna scroll down. You're allowed to add to it if you DM them. Yeah, relevant info. I might have to. Yeah. You are greed and have no honor, and then it was sent. And then he says here, on the note from Greg, I have been suffering financially as of late, and you clearly don't care. This is brutal. Especially after you still have the original contact, you are a thief and you have no honor. Jesus Christ, what a petty little bitch. I just say this is so fucking petty. So March 2012, Greg begins wearing a ring in his videos and boasts he's keeping his personal life private. Kai is noticed wearing a similar ring in selfies. 3 years later, Greg would recall in a video that he proposed to Kai over Skype, saying, "You know I'm going to marry you, right?" Kai had not met Greg in person before that point. At best, they had been in personal contact for a month, and Kai was still underage. So I was talking about how Lainey cries over someone does something dislikes. Okay. So, yep, in the hashtag Stop Coney 2012, you can see a ring. And then March 8th, 2015, just realized I met Greg in person first time 3 years ago today. So that was March 8th, 2012. And then sometime in March, right? Sometime, we don't have an exact date here. Greg rents a home in New Mexico to have closer access to Kai. Okay. Sorry, I had to chuckle. And then on the 26th of March, Adrienne sees the breakup videos of Patient Zero and sends Greg an email. In it, she takes responsibility for the hurtful things she said out of anger and explains that she didn't have ill intentions when they dated and wishes him the best after his recent breakup. Greg uploads Onision Total Victory, declaring that that Adrienne's apology proves his moral superiority when he's always been the good guy in his relationships, twisting her words to sound like an apology. Later on, he uses this email to discredit future victims and claim they will eventually apologize just like her. Didn't Greg say he met Kai wasn't love at first sight? Yep. Yep. So, April 12th, 2012, Fell from the Sky uploads its last video. Sky's YouTube and Facebook are abandoned after Greg's fans stormed both accounts in response to Greg's alimony complaints. Greg emails Alicia asking about her life, as if she's married and if she's working. And this was on April 24th, 2012. Why would you tell someone you love at first sight? Just don't mention it. Yes. How's life? Are you and blank married yet? If so, congrats. Have you figured out it was a job, etc.? And then the 24th of April, same fucking day, Greg makes a flurry of Facebook posts complaining about his alimony payments to Sky. Now, here's the thing, right? I'm going to say this as a future pro tip for Onision, because eventually this will probably happen again. If you're going to lust over someone's younger sister, here's a pro tip, a really good pro tip, a big good idea. Maybe don't bitch about their sister publicly. Maybe don't even hit them up. That's probably a good idea too. I don't know. I'm not a big brain mastermind. I'm gonna take a drink of Dr. Pepper. Onision, I fucking hate alimony. Get a fucking job, bitch. Grown man types like that. Grown fucking man types like that. I love how she steals from me every month, and yet people praise her on Facebook page as a hero. What a crazy world we live in. She doesn't have to work for 6 years, people. Just like she barely worked while we were married. I wish I could get paid to do nothing, but I guess I wouldn't respect myself then. I guess she does. Or amazing she does. God damn it, I couldn't do it. Greg, grow up. She's done nothing to you. Oh, you mean like rob me of thousands monthly? You mean like that? You're supposed to get too close to my mic when you drink so we get that sweet, sweet ASMR. Alright, hang on. Oh. Child support, awesome, makes total sense. Alimony, only for lazy succubus ass demons from hell. Calm down, calm down. Breathe, breathe. Okay. Looks in wallet again. Fuck! That was... Here's my opinion. Greg, your videos take less effort to make than someone screen recording than fucking Darkside Phil. And Darkside Phil puts out like 40 videos a day. Darkside Phil has a better work ethic than you. And his content's lazy. And plus, Greg, the amount of alimony that you paid was not enough to live on. At least from what I saw, just to live decently. So, April 25th, 2012, Greg sends Sky a flurry of emails threatening to kill himself and begging for her to stop the alimony payments and to let him move on. Is he capable of love? No. We're trying to get a sister to fuck him around the time he met Kai, even just before the wedding, and I think a couple other girls as well. This man should be in a relationship. I agree. Okay, off topic. I need to use the bathroom. So, really quick, we're going to do, I'm gonna hit the play ad button, and I'm gonna play My Heart Will Go On, and I'm gonna use the bathroom, because I've been drinking too much. Haha, be right back. Okay, I'm back, and good night, Pony. Alright. Sorry, I'm so sorry, folks. Okay. Pony Decay to subscribe, thank you. Alright. The human body is not meant to go to the bathroom every once in a while like that, because... not meant to drink that much. I wash my hands. I have a very tiny bathroom. Allow me to describe that. I have a very tiny bathroom, and I get everything done in about 30 seconds. Felt like I lost 10 pounds. Okay, so yes, we're on Greg's suicide threatening. Well, okay, it's literally like my next door, like from where my door is. If you go straight ahead, that's a bathroom. Need use soap? Yes. I hit the little soap thing, washed my hands, and zipped up, and we're good. Okay. So, confirm or the payments. Okay. I use soap. My hands are wet still. I'm actually dragging them off with the towel that's beside me. Okay, I didn't scrub under the nails, but... okay, so let's... Hey, they're fine. Okay, so confirm or the payments stop. I need to know where I can send my checks from now on. I do not want to send you through PayPal any longer. It is very inconvenient for me. Need more script. Oh boy. Also, if alimony exceeds 33% of my income, the payments will stop, as we originally discussed. Even if you do not respond, I will assume you're not... Even if you do not respond, I'll assume you're not even receiving these payments, as though those which you lied to get in the first place. Came back after an hour. We on page 22. We're on page 26. If you do not respond, I will assume you're not receiving these payments, those which you lied to get in the first place. If you have any honor, respect, or compassion, I would hope you'd be willing to terminate the payments altogether, but I would not expect something from someone who's already lied/stolen as much as you. Greg. We very quick. We very fast. We're gonna end the stream at the top of the hour, so we got an hour left. Because I'm only doing a 3-hour stream. I don't want you guys to be here all night. Please, Sky, I'm begging you. Would you please consider what you're doing? I want to move on with my life. This is torture. Why are you doing this to me? Why can't I just be happy? Why won't you let me move on? Please, Sky, just... Please show mercy. An hour's... I want to get all of these knocked out. But I'm going to have to file for bankruptcy. If you please, don't release me from this debt, bankruptcy will become an option. Please don't do this to me. I want to move on. I can't do this anymore. I'm considering just giving it all up. Why won't you let me move on? Why can't you let me be happy? Please, Sky! Please! Just let me move on! Don't be so cruel! Sorry. The voice acting is painful. What did Sky do again? Have alimony payments. Please, Reed. You are a human being. As am I. We should not have unnecessary negativity between us. I am so willing to forgive everything you've done if you just meet me halfway. Please, this is absolute torture. Don't let me throw my life away over principle. You are not a horrible person. I've known you long enough to see that. But what you're doing makes everything we've gone through so ugly. If you want to call yourself adult, if you don't want to end up just like your mother, who you hate being compared to, yet for some reason are doing exactly as she would, then now is the time to change. Make peace with me as I'm trying to make with you. You have to let me finally be happy, and yet you hold on, ruining my life with this debt. I am completely honest when I tell you I don't know if I can survive the next 5 years making these payments. I signed the agreement in fear of losing more, despite you ignoring the original agreement, and that was my mistake. Please accept my request for peace. Let this debt go, please, Sky. Yes, he has 2 kids. I'm so sorry. This is awful. And then we get to Onision threatening suicide. I'm going to kill myself. The only way I'll be free of this debt that I have any control over is killing myself. So unless I hear from you, unless you notify me that I no longer have to make payments, I'll take the only way out I know how. I can't take this torture anymore. It's your choice, as relieving me of this debt is the only determining factor. I hate this so much. Greg, you little bitch. Just... Please let me move on. Please let me be happy and don't take any more. All will be forgiven. I'm just tired of hurting. I want nothing from you. Why do you still take from me? Oh god. Oh yeah, he didn't have kids yet. That's next year. I feel like this is taken from a telenovela. Oh god. One thing that keeps me going in this world, and that is love. I survived depression once because I knew I had to take care of you. I had my own gun to my head, but I remembered you November 14th, 2007. I lived so that you wouldn't suffer then. But I ask that you save me now. While I have decided to live for those who love me, as always, I still hope you show mercy of that which in desperately need. Let's figure out something I can afford. Please. Oh god, Greg. Greg, Jesus. Greg emails Skies that he's lost all respect for her since she did not follow the non-notarized contract. Greg had forced her to sign under duress and threatens to discontinue payments. I don't think I can handle a voice for this, so I'm just gonna do the normal. What page are we on? We are on 30! Holy shit, we're closer than I thought we'd get. I'm sorry. Alright, we're gonna read this in a normal voice, because this voice hurts. Considering you completely ignored my pleas for help / mercy, I assume you must continue to be a slave to you, working for nothing, all because you lied, stole, and cheated the system. I've lost all respect for you, Sky. You clearly cannot love. You used me for an easy ride, just like when you cried when I requested a prenup. Hey, Zara, how are you? A country accent. Don't you dare say you loved anyone again. I can't do a country accent. I'm so sorry. I fuck up. I'd have to get Andy in here to read this. Paint up. Requested to paint up. I can kind of do it every once in a while, but I fucking ruined that. I can't do the EE accent. I've eaten my last. Really? It sounded bad to me. Because love never means stealing / corrupting a signed agreement, only to replace it with ridiculous demands. I don't understand how you can live yourself. I'd be ashamed to be you. Unlike you, I honor agreements to the best of my ability, thus I am willing to continue paying so long as you provide the following payment information. Check the attached. Why did I read check the attached? If you fail to comply, payments will discontinue till you do, as they should, considering you broke the law to get them in the first place, criminal. I have the legal right, if you do not provide me with the necessary information, to deliver the payment via the simple and direct method. By the way, I know the reason you won't talk to me is because you have no defense for your actions. And talking to me directly would mean facing what a shameful person you have become. I love you, Jenny. Hey, thank you guys. A pretty decent accent I've really been doing for 22 years. He's looking to ask if you're from Tennessee. Oh, I've been near Tennessee. I haven't been to Tennessee. I've been listening silently, but I just want to come. Thank you. I may not be smart, but I know what love is. Next action should be out of a Florida man. I don't have enough cocaine on hand to do a Florida man accent. Okay, so now we're on, I think, page 31. This banana YouTube video should have been a signal for any girl to run and run like hell. Not to see it. Florida man is just incoherent screeching. There you go. That's close. That's as close as I think I'm probably. I'm sorry to my Floridian fans. Bravo. Australian. Oh, fuck yeah, cunt. That's as close as I can get with Australian. I'm sorry. The only thing I know about Australian is Foster's, and the word cunt has to be used in every sentence. Thank you, Chris. I'm glad I want someone to read this AMR style so I can sleep. You want to sleep to this? I can't do Onision's voice. My ego isn't that big. Canadian. God, I don't know a Canadian accent. Oh yeah. Oh, too right, you know. Can I do Trump? It's gonna be huge. We're gonna build a wall. I can't do it. I can't do it. Gonna be huge. I can do huge, but everything past that, I fuck up. I can do Jeb Bush. I can do Jeb Bush. Are you ready? Please clap. I'm sorry. Bill Clinton, I can't get the he's got like a little bit of an Alabama accent, but it's got like a high, like a twang. I can't do that one. Peter Griffin, I know I can't do that. I've tried it. Obama, well, you know, I really think that Onision is kind of a jerk. That's as close as I can do with Obama. I know how he talks, but I can't get the inclination down. But I'm gonna read soon. Don't worry. I did not have sexual relations with those women. All right. Okay. We gotta read. All right. I'm sorry. So okay, these are some emails that he sent as well past us. Don't worry. We're gonna do more soon. PewDiePie, I can't do Swedish. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. I talked to my lawyer. If you do not give me the information I requested, I no longer have to pay you. You have 3 days to provide me information. And then, it's getting past X, it's just... Smurf... No Smurfs! No Smurfs! Oh fuck, he did the Clintons. He's on the hit list now. If I ever end up committing suicide from 3 gunshots to the back of my head, I pissed off Hillary by that impression. I'm sorry. That joke is gonna get me pissed. Oh, someone's gonna get pissed off for that. I still can't believe you said you worked full-time on legal documents. You're such a liar/criminal. You didn't even work part-time. God, you're disgusting. How much longer do you think the stream will be? I have an exam tomorrow. It'll be over at the top of the hour, so midnight Eastern is when I plan on ending it. We still got some time. And calling it the family business when you often quit halfway through recording. You even quit when I was paying you to edit simple videos, and now you leech off me? Why? Because you're weak, dependent, and lazy. Don't worry. We'll pick this up tomorrow. That's it. I want to move on. These payments are your way of refusing to let me move on, refusing to honor the original agreement, refusing to be a decent person. But I'm better than letting it ruin me. Damn it. But I'm better than letting it ruin me. I'll be leaving you alone now. If I don't receive payment information I requested, I'll be discontinuing payments in accordance with the advice I was given by my lawyer. If you decide to let go, awesome. If not, well, you'll have proven everything I said about you to be true. I got new sound on private Dividocs, or no someone Dividocs. A new sound on private is a really good Twitter account. You should follow that account. It's really good. I'm gonna take a drink. I know I should have done ASMR, but no info, no payment. Are you incapable of being independent? Are you really that weak after more than a year of leeching off me? I'm still waiting on that info, you incredibly lazy or dependent/lazy human being. Out of line? Imagine someone who said they loved you once turning around and stealing money from you. You are scum. Send me info. Are you sending a payment info? I made it very clear what I needed. Why have you not applied it? Have you decided not to take money anymore? Oh, Chris Ray just subscribed. Thank you. This is Twitter timeline. What was the timeline of everything he's done? It'd be impossible. Do an Onision accent. Oh god, I don't have a vice to grab around my balls. Do the accent of a tree? I don't think I could do that. There's so much about alimony payments. And then buckle up, because this is about to get worse. This is about to get a lot worse. The reason this agreement is so unfair, not only because of the fact you ignored the original contract and expect me to honor this one despite that fact, is that I have to work for nothing. It is literal slavery. Everything in life we pay for, we get something in return. Except alimony. You are a slave owner. I'm literally paying for someone I want nothing to do with at this point. Why? Because she lied to me, stole from me, did not care when I was suicidal. Equals she's just a horribly cruel person. Regardless, there is no reasoning with someone as lost as you. The first payment will arrive on the 3rd of May. You will receive the same form of payment for many months following. He just claimed, right, deadass, that she's a slave owner. There's a video somewhere, where is it at? I don't remember where it was, and I can find it later, where he audibly compares alimony to actual slavery. I just want you to think about that. What was the doc site again? Hang on. Hey, it's still my copy. Oh, and good night, Paige. So yeah, sometime in June, Kai and Greg's relationship becomes long distance while Kai is still underage. We're sure Onion Boy only has 2 kids, as far as I know. I haven't seen any evidence of anything past that. On the 6th, Greg emails Alicia that he's back from LA. Let's hang. August 2012, Greg moves to New Mexico to have a relationship with Kai and move him in with him. At this time, Kai's parents thought he was living in a college dorm and had no idea that Kai was even dating Greg. Very nonce-like behavior, by the way. Just saying. Okay, so here we are. I don't know if anyone will read this, but I'm sick of keeping these secrets for someone who lied to me and fucked me over. There's so much who don't know, and I've been the best friend I could be. There's a lot of people who don't know about Taylor, and I'm sick of setting on it all. I first met Taylor before the drama started. I knew her from the forums and decided to add her because I saw people were starting to investigate her. I needed a friend, and she seemed really nice. What the hell is a nonce? Nonce is a British term for a pedophile. I heard that Nissan's writing a 4th book. Oh god, oh no. Oh no, oh god. What time will be continuing tomorrow? A 2 push-up for Greg challenge. Jesus. I would say maybe around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. A nonce. Okay, so where's I at on this? Fuck. Okay. We became close after earning her trust, and I talked every day. She told me many things, but she told no one else because she couldn't trust anyone. Taylor never dated Greg when she was 16. She dated him when she was 17. Around the time Greg and Shiloh were together, they would begin to talk after he saw the amount of tweets she did about him. And replying back to her, they began to talk over Twitter and Skype. They got together about a week or so after Greg and Shiloh broke up for the last time. Greg came out to see Taylor, in which time he rented a house so he could see Taylor regularly. This is the house that appeared in his videos, which people thought he was staying with his sister. The house he filmed with the Kesha videos then, and he moved back to Washington and decided they could not see each other for 4 or 5 months until she'd start college. Holy shit. In this context, yeah, it is literal. Take it easy, Chris. Oh boy. Okay. They could not see each other for about 4 or 5 months until she started college. When she started college, she moved into an apartment where they had lived together and she was in school. Planning that after the semester, she would move back to Washington with him in December. Taylor's parents did not know she was living with Greg, or if they're already married. They got married a week ago in court, which they wanted to be officially married before they had a big wedding, which they planned in spring 2013. I have screenshots backing this up. Taylor's parents believe she's living in dorms currently and is still engaged to Greg. They do not know that she's planning to move to Washington with him and also travel the world with him on Digitour while she does online classes. They also do not know that they'll both be changing their last name over the course of a few weeks. Ever since she dated Greg, she's developed an eating disorder, which she does not realize she has one. Now that she has a fan page, which a lot of people message her, she's begun to ignore me and others because she wants to constantly message them. She likes the fact they want to be close to her and constantly message them. She likes the fact befriended anyone who she thought she could trust. The Meow Meow Girl, in which Meow began to remove admins and convinced Taylor to remove me because Meow didn't like me. Taylor began to lie, saying that she didn't know she deleted me, but I had gotten a screenshot of her saying so. When I confronted her, she said she still didn't lie. She turned into a goddamn different person. I turned into a different person, which I want nothing to be a part of, so here's your goddamn secrets I kept for you. I hope you're happy. Holy shit. Oh, and yeah, the kids do live with him. They're the offspring. Yeah, holy shit. There's a lot there. Okay, so Greg emails Alicia again. It offers to pay her enough to live on if she signs her channel over to him. She does not respond. Greg then emails Alicia again, asking her to work full-time on his channel. Oh, Joel Herrero, $1.99. Love you, good night. Take it easy, Joel. Take it easy. See ya. Get some sleep. If you guys are going to bed soon, please take it easy. Yes, that one was surprisingly louder. Holy shit. Greg emails Alicia asking her to work full-time on his channel and thinks aloud that he'll write a contract once her channel is earning more than he's paying her. He'll sign the channel back over to her. Alicia never agreed to sign her channel over the first time, and she continues to not respond. Greg posts on Facebook that nothing makes sense since he divorced Sky, and we can only hope she'll take him back. Kai makes no response. Greg publicly announced that he and Kai are dating. Kai is initially camera shy. Greg emails Alicia, you and I work together perfectly, and begs to work under a promise of payment. Alicia is Sky's little sister. I feel so bad for the kids. They're going to be constantly teased and bullied for having Onion Man as their dad. I can only hope they will grow out of it and get away from him, which is a positive. Greg emails Alicia asking if she wants to come out to New Mexico and make some videos. She does not respond. Around this time, Kai appears in Greg's videos and collaborations. We're at page 36. Oh boy. So here we get into some fun stuff. November 14th, 2012, Greg and Kai are married through the New Mexico court system. Kai has been 18 years old for 1 month. Greg's 27th birthday was 3 days before this. I did wash my hands, Violet. And then on the 21st, Greg emails Sky asking her to contact the IRS about him filing a joint tax return in 2012. She had filed a separate one. She does not respond. I wonder how Kai feels knowing that she was Greg's third or fourth choice. Oh, I'm not lying, Chris. I washed my hands. M Artifact, thank you for subscribing. So yes, Greg lost money because he's dumb. He is dumb. Greg emails Sky about paying the alimony off in bulk and again asking her to contact the IRS to nullify her 2010 tax return. Sky does not respond. We're getting close to the beginning of 2013. Dustin Sinet just subscribed, thank you. Agreement means you have sex with him right after they turn 18. Onion boy, so either he waited a week to sleep with Kai, or if he did this before she was 18. I can almost guarantee you that Onision fucked Kai before Kai turned 18. I can guarantee it. Like, I bet dollars to goddamn donuts that it happened. Like, doesn't Onision hate trans people? He's not fond of trans people. I'm not gonna say if Kai is a transgender or not. I'm still gonna say, you know, Kai is he. Kai legally paid to change name, so I'm not gonna say too much. That's my opinion on it. I'm still gonna treat Kai as a dude, but I'm gonna give Kai as much shit as I give Greg, no matter what. So, I think Kai said they had sex within like a first hour of meeting. Yeah, not surprising. Okay, so we're gonna hit these two here. November 29th, 2012. Greg asked Alicia if she wants to relaunch her channel. She does not respond. And then December 19th, 2012. Greg emails Alicia asking if she's seen his new content and again invites her to work with him. She does not respond. And now we're in 2013. By the way, you're going to notice a trend of the words not respond. Yeah, Kai does identify as a male. Originally, Kai was identifying, I believe, as... I want to say, like, non-binary, and Kai transitioned to male. Just as bad as Greg now. Yes, I agree. 2013, January 9th, 2013. Greg emails Alicia and invites her to a prank tour. Does not respond. Greg emails multiple addresses owned by Alicia in response to her ghosting him. She does not respond. Okay, so Cassie 13 definitely she's fucked on the head. Okay. So April 2013, Kai's parents receive a letter from a concerned bystander alerting them that Greg is dangerous. Greg is fierce and blames one of his most visible veteran critics, Daniel Zolbach. I swear to God, I just fucked up Repsion's name. I feel bad. I think I fucked it up. For sending a letter, an incident dubbed the Snail Stalker. Daniel is pressured to apologize. The infamous Snail Stalker, however, was confirmed to be sent by a user named Don't Stand So Close to Me. Okay, so it was around this time that an old teen dating website was found with Kai presenting himself as a 16-year-old bisexual female. She had a close female friend of her age. Apparently, there were some real feelings there. Once Onision was aware of it, Kai cut off ties with said girl and denied that she was ever bisexual. So this is an old dating profile where you can visibly see right there. So that's something. Let's say most people give a hand after a message or two. However, Greg comes messaging back. I'll leave you alone, and years of silence in return. Yeah, Greg does not get the goddamn hint. No matter how much you beat him over the head with it, he cannot get the fucking hint. Oh, it's on page 39 of the timeline. It's a very, very poor image, by the way. It's very low quality, but this was 2011. Our archiving was not as good as it is today. So, Shelby, on June 14th, 2013, Shelby Taylor, a vocal online critic of Greg's, receives an email with a picture of a handwritten letter attached. Her reception of the letter is received shortly after a public video chat, quote-unquote, debate between her and Greg, which Greg sabotages Shelby's audio, causing it to echo as Greg spoke over her with a grin. Who said the word lolly? Identifies with... Oh, no. Woosie, no. Shelby states at the time... Okay. No one's come forward to claim a right for the letter. Its authenticity has neither been confirmed nor disproven. Shelby states at the time of the timing of when she received the email was too suspicious. She believes the email and the letter were set up, orchestrated by Greg. This is an email about... Okay. I can't... Okay, I'm so confused. We're gonna read the letter. Let's scroll back up. It's taking my phone because... Alright. Okay. I'm going through this. I should have read through this at the beginning. I can't either. I knew she was struggling, but not this much. She hadn't really talked to us about anything in a while. She explained everything and told us everything in the note that she left. I really, really, really wish she would have told us in person. I understand she was scared, but there was no reason to do that. The fact that it's so unbelievable. I can't imagine how you're feeling right now. Mostly, she's on life support for a few days, so we got to say goodbye, but it's still very surreal. Here it is. It was taken to my phone, so it might be sideways because my phone does that for some reason. In that case, just rotate it. It's the entire page out of 3. If you can't read it, just let me know. Oh boy, this is... Okay. He fucking raped me and fucking left. He's my fucking personal demon, and he's out there. He will always will be. I've been suffering for years over this man, and I can't anymore. At least you know the truth, not that it matters. I know it was a huge secret to keep. I know I should have told. Shouldn't have let it eat at me until he won. A few days ago, I had to face my fears and let people know what he did. I told this page, and this girl Shelby helped me out. She tried, and please let her know what happened. I left her a message, but I'm not sure if she got it. There's her Tumblr, Shelby Expounds. I don't want her to wonder and feel sad. It just felt good to get it out, but she made me feel it just made me feel the nightmares. Just made the nightmares worse. She tried. I'm so sorry. It was just too much. He's out there, and he won't go away. He's in my dreams. He's in my days. He's fucking everywhere. If he could kill me any fucking day up. If he found out, I'm sorry, but this is the only way he could... Okay. So, this is someone else. This is someone who sent... Like, this was a fan... Okay, so this was someone who apparently committed suicide. I honestly don't know the entire relevancy of this. I don't think... It's not related to Onision, but it's related to... Oh, it's related to someone who was a fan of that person. The timing is weird. Sorry, change the subject. I've just seen it for that, but anyone else ready for a Breaking Bad movie? Yes, Chris, I'm excited. I'll talk about that soon. Okay. So, this was... Alright, this was attached to this, but Shelby is the writer of this post, also. There's a fake letter to Muddy the Waters and this girl calling him out. Jeez. Okay. Alright. I was never abused by Onision, but he sent his fans after me in droves in 2013 to call me every abusive name in a book after I uploaded a video making fun of him. One of them threatened to dismember me, eat my flesh, and kill my pet rabbit. There were several doxing attempts. By the way, off topic, doxing is not with 2 X's, doxing is with 1 X. Just for future reference for everybody, because I'm an asshole. He rigged a Google Hangout quote-unquote debate with me to make it seem like I invited a third party into the Hangout. I didn't. And he turned several of my allies against me as well. He also rigged the sound so that everyone could hear him crystal clear, and my voice echoed to the part where nobody could hear even what I was saying. The second he invited a third party in, he ignored me in the quote-unquote debate for an hour to talk to this person, who was a man, just saying it's clear at this point he views women as objects. Around that time, I received an email from someone claiming that Onision had raped her sister and that her sister had taken her own life as a result of it. This person sent me pictures of a quote-unquote suicide note. I have no doubt that it was Greg trying to tug at my heartstrings to make me lose credibility by saying something about it. It worked. People thought I was a liar. I'm not. I hate to say it, but Onision was a huge part of why I left YouTube. He caused so much damage to my mental health that still isn't fixed all the way. So as much as I hate to see how many women have been hurt by him, I'm so glad they're coming forward. Sky, Shara, Shiloh, Ayala, Haley, Billy, and anyone I'm missing, I'm so proud of you guys. Keep it up. I see what you guys are doing. It's one. Why hasn't this gone anywhere? Because it's honestly, I do believe Repsion's video will blow this like completely out of the water, and I'm excited for his video to come out. Good Dixon. Oh god. But yeah, Repsion video, I genuinely believe, especially with all the stuff that happened recently, like the iNabber video controversy, that like he just claimed iNabber. How do you pronounce GIF? I think I just said it. GIF. GIF. Giphy GIF. GIF and GIF is a peanut butter. There's a J in GIF, there's a G in GIF. GIF. And don't confuse me for putting a Y in there in case you do something, okay? There's no Y in GIF. Not saying the word GIF. So, what is in Repsion's video? Apparently he's doing like a whole like hour-long expose. I'm excited to... The Y is silent and Giphy. GIF. I genuinely think he's going to pretty much tear his ass apart. And the problem is, you know, it's not worked for such a long time because, I mean, most people don't want to go after him. And he lowered his voice to know what he was saying. Yeah. He straddles the line of the law. Yeah. Hey, Sammy! You come in right as I'm how do you say Data? Data. Like Data from Star Trek. We're eventually going to be ending the stream soon, about like 20 minutes. So we're gonna try to hit a good peak, and then I'm gonna live stream tomorrow. And yeah, I knew the moment that I heard that Onision helped it helped Repsion, I knew he was gonna throw it back in his goddamn face. I knew it. I fucking knew it. And he did. He did. Oh good, you're not too... Sarcophagi? Pterodactyl. I say ooh woo, like ooh woo. Where's Kai? Has he been active the last couple days? From what I know, Kai has apparently left the internet. He helped Repsion, aka did a decent... Yeah, it's weird when someone does something so fucked up, so disgusting, that you make Onision look like a goddamn decent human being. Say... Crustlophagus? I don't know, fuck that. That's where you get me. Look, I passed high school, alright? In the Midwest, I passed high school, okay? Greg Kai, that's my... Oh, no. Apocalyptic, lips... Sammy? There you go, there's your name, Sammy. Fucker. I'm waiting for a response. Got the lol. Okay. Alright, so, on June 26, 2013, Kai announced that he is pregnant and the baby is due in late December. Cryoslepharis? I'm gonna fuck up that name so much, Farrell. I'm sorry. And then... Man. August 12, 2013, Greg emails Sky about alimony payments again and about her not contacting IRS again. He also mentions paying off the rest of the alimony payments in bulk. Sky, again, does not respond. If you say my name, you'll summon Lacey Green. Okay, Weird question. I'm gonna ask this because I've looked and I don't know if I can ever get an answer. And I'd feel rude asking publicly. Are Lacey Green and Chris Ray-Gun still dating, or is that like not a thing? Where do my feet? Oh god. Oh god. He's Psycho Daddy Dom. All these ooh Daddy Dom tweets. No, that's sad. Not gonna lie, I actually didn't hate seeing those two together. It was, yeah, that's sad. Off topic, does anyone think is Onision's buying subscribers? Well, here's my opinion on that. He's hemorrhaging funds as it is. You know, he's already losing money, hand over fist. I don't think he's buying subs. I think his main channel is still coasting on the fact that his old videos exist. But the Onision Speaks and all his other channels, they genuinely don't have the kind of leverage that I'm a Banana has. That's my opinion on it. There are 200 people watching, but only 86 likes. Come on, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna shout out too much. I will say this really quick. I will link the merch store again because why not? All subs are old account. That's true. Alright, I'm gonna read this in my oh yes. Hang on. I don't have a Discord link on hand. Oh no. Hang on. There you go. There's that too. Spare Coochie tea. That's down the road. It's down. Okay, I'm gonna try to read this in my hillbilly accent. This is the final page we're probably gonna read for tonight. Then we're going to we're gonna end the stream with talking with chat and everybody. Attached is proof the payment was sent, as they are every month, on an automatic payment system. I will change the address per your request for future payments. As far as the payment that has already clearly already been sent to your address you specified before, I will ask my bank about it. Also, so you know, because you did not help me in my IRS issue, having filed jointly in the year 2010, I lost over $6,600. I do not understand why you did not help me, but your refusal to make a simple call to the IRS that wouldn't hurt you certainly didn't help either of us and cost me greatly. Regardless, if you're willing to take... Regardless... God damn it, hang on. Thank you, Marie. Hang on. Regardless, if you're willing to take me... Regardless, if you're willing to have me take out a loan, pay the remaining amount due in alimony to you so we can conclude all business between us, I would really prefer that. Let me know if we can make a final payment arrangement. If you do not respond, I'll simply do as described in the first two lines. What's the accent? I'm trying to liven it up. Reading Greg's voice hurts. It hurts my soul. And then, for the last thing we're going to read tonight, yeah, we've been doing accents to just... There's some good merch. There's some good merch there. So, Greg emails Alicia once again asking to hang out. Alicia does not respond. Actually, let's finish off this page. I can't do a Canadian accent. I tried. Merch about circumcision? Hell yeah. I do declare. I can't do that. That's a word I gotta try with that accent. Batman. Did you say a Batman accent? I do it better than Onision. Australian. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. What was Fulstus? I can't. After a while, it falls apart. Yeah, we need Andy to do accents, to be fair. Well, let's finish this up, because I want to hit 2014 for the next one. Snake? Oh, Venom Snake. Oh, that one's hard to do. I can't do Kiefer Sutherland. Snake? Snake? Snake! Take it easy, NPC. But yes, Greg uploads Onision's life, parentheses, hearsay, on his speech channel, where he describes Scry as lazy and the reasoning for her abandoning her channels. September 2014, Greg posts a tirade of Facebook statuses berating and humiliating Kai's sister when she allegedly expressed an opinion about sex and the size of one's genitals. Kai did not publicly defend her and claims that it was a private matter that he handled over private messages. And with that, we wrap up for tonight at page... Well... Oh, these are just the posts. Okay. So, at page 45, and we'll pick up the rest tomorrow. Your voices are giving me the vapors. Oh, the vapors is like getting all hot and bothered, that term. Let me fix... Oh god, I have to hear Ocelot again. Arthur Morgan... I haven't played Red Dead 2 in a while. I actually need to play it. Same time tomorrow. We're gonna do it a little earlier, maybe about 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna put up a little notification thing. Yeah, you're right. That is a horrifying image. Tell you what, we'll go. Let me find something else to put on screen. Come here, bro. Morgan Freeman. Are you talking about Morgan Freeman? Face reveal? No. Not face reveal yet. Can I find a Kai crying image? Okay, this just goes to K-pop. Guys, I don't know anything about K-pop, but, Oh yeah, hey, someone just had a good idea. Yeah, so someone mentioned, voice of the Bridge Vegeta. Holy shit! I need to work on that one. So yeah, the merch store is here. I need to find a way to make this completely uncluttered because it's a little bit of a mess right now. But we got stickers. The price of the stickers, by the way, not the actual prices because I need to fix the. That should not be $10. You had Overwatch scrims. You missed me going up till 2014 in the document. Now we're looking at my merch. We've got some Vaporwave stuff. Again, this sticker will be cheaper soon, I swear, because I fucked up with the pricing on this. It should not be this expensive. This is a really good, really cool dude, Ryan Kimsky. I'm going to pay him very soon. By that I mean I've already paid him, but I'm going to pay him more for more merch. Because I like his art. His art's really fucking good. This commission came out very well. There's a second one. Like I said, I'm gonna work on the prices. The prices are not entirely final on some things. Like, see, this sticker is close to the actual price I wanted. For some reason, the other one, it's at $9.99, and I gotta fix that. So just don't buy the die-cut sticker, is what I'm gonna say. Just don't buy the die-cut sticker yet. But the circumcision shirt, this is the only way I could get it to where it wasn't completely a ripoff. It's an all-over print. And yes, when you want a truly awkward experience in public, that is by a Discord user, Pin. Something to mention really quick before everybody jumps out of a stream because we're talking about the word circumcision. We're going to have a fan art contest soon. I'm going to have an announcement video on all the avenues you can send it through. So if you want to do fan art on anything, the winner will get that shirt. It'll be on merch. It's going to be some interesting stuff. Yes, fan art of anything. So the commission. I mean, hey, like I said, get a hold of me. Twitter is probably the best way to get a hold of me. I have a hoodie that says Virgin. That's great, Chris. What can we draw? Anything non-SFW is what I'll say. Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest, Wings. I'm shit at sometimes seeing Twitter. In fact, I am shit at reading because I just realized I had messages. There we go. But yes, good night, Squad. There'll be crime picks tomorrow. I want picks of Spider-Man. I can't do a J.K. Simmons accent. Anyways, everybody, if you want the link to this, I'm gonna re-link it again. No, it's a Discord. Fuck it. Do you think Repsion is still suing Onision? Most likely. I feel like once this video is over, he'll probably knock it into it. Dad eye. I mean, if you guys aren't in the Discord Discord's really great. I'm trying to be in there more. Has Onision ever come for you, Foos? He's came for my... He's claimed my videos. The problem is, I have not had the chance to counterclaim them, because I'm just like, I'm not really in this for money. Money's nice, but you know what? I hope I bought a really, really nice attachment for his Tesla before he has to sell it, before he goes to prison. I hope I did that for him. Your question is, does he come for you? God, I hope not. God, you just gave me the fucking shakes with that one. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna wrap it up for the night. This has been a very productive day for me. I had a video go out. Nicolas Cage. I don't know if I can do Nicolas. I'm gonna have to train on that one. Counterclaim. The problem is, counterclaiming will send him my personal information. Because that's how the claim system works, and I really don't want Onision knowing where I live, because I can guarantee you, he's going to use, if I did, and he was getting really cocky, he'd use that information. The claim system, it sucks, but I understand why it exists the way it does. But, I mean, I'd really love to see him try to step on my property, that's all I'm gonna say. I live in the Midwest. I understand property defense, is all I'm gonna say. By that I mean I understand, like, calling the police the moment he comes on my property. Anyways, take it easy, everybody. You're hearing shit drop because I'm falling. Like, things are falling. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Shouldn't I go if I go through YouTube? Okay, hang on, really quick before. What can I do for Discord? It should be in the description on. Let me look here. Oh, wow, that minimized. Hang on. Is it in the description down below? It is in the description down below. So, oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Why did I do that? So, yeah, if you get the chance, go, like, whenever you get to your, if you get to a computer, or, after this is over or something, click on the description. It should be, like, right there. Anyways, take it easy, everybody, and I will be on the Discord. I'll check in a lot. I'm gonna pass out soon, though, because I'm tired. Have a good night.